remember. I just make copies, but I do need to spend time to do that with you.
Well, the earliest memories that I can remember were the times that me and my brother would spend. So, yes, of course, you can have them if you would
I
like.
don't care about that. That's boring. My family would be
Oh.
bored. I don't care. But this is all about being in fights, and, just doing something interesting or funny or entertaining or just embracing something or enjoying something. It's all about getting emotional about things. So
Penazivra rips a fart.
like that.
Sure.
Please. We're on the ground.
She takes another bite of chicken. Let's resolve some investigation checks.
Hell yeah.
Zeke, with the perception, you glance around, and the very first thing that you see is that there, next to a puddle of blood where Cherie dragged away one of the figures, there is a lyre sized for a medium creature.
I'll sort of
What?
walk over, pick it up, shake off like a bit of the blood.
One of the gnome's fingers is still attached to the string. You flick it off.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, Googles. And I'll just
Yeah,
throw it
it's
in her head.
And she's like, whoa! And she zoops and swoops and catches it in there.
I
If
wish
you
it
wanted
was
to.
a lyre, but it was extremely large. Unwieldingly large.
It was too big for the gnome. It is as big as Lucelle, but because it's a hollow instrument, it's easy enough to hold. It is a little cumbersome.
Just play it like a sitar.
Yes.
This lyre has all disadvantage on all rolls.
No. For Lucelle and Zashi, who both rolled investigation, you can also unwhisper, Zeke.
Oh, right.
Is there anything specific that I can mention to either of you that you're specifically looking for, Lucelle or Zashi, that amongst the supplies or?
A wizard's spellbook? Or did any of them have a spellbook?
Oh, okay. So you're specifically searching the people. Lucelle's going through the room.
Yeah.
Come over and
Okay.
find a bloody stack of people.
You search through the people. You do not find a spell book. You do find. I'll go in order. On the woman farthest to the north, you find a mace, a set of scale mail, 12 silver pieces, and an amulet shaped like the snarling head of a dragon.
Cool.
It appears to be carved from wood, and it is unpainted. It's unclear what dragon color it's supposed to represent.
I'll call Lucelle over to toss the mace and the scale mail in the bag of holding.
Okay. If you're going to add that to the bag of holding handout, make sure that you mark both of those things as salvaged.
Did you want me to start prepping a ritual of identify real quick so we could see what we got? This next might be special.
I want to know about this amulet.
Okay. So yeah, Lucelle's gonna land and start preparing a little ritual circle to cast identify on the necklace.
Okay. You go through the three gray-skinned elves. They all have short swords and a single hand axe, and as you pick them up, the hand axes no longer appear magical. You can't see the board.
Hello?
Hello? Yeah, what? You can't see the board?
Alright.
Does that mean?
No, I cannot. The map.
Can
You
you
probably
reload
have to give
Can
it
you
to-
reload roll 20?
Okay. Let me roll it. Yeah. Let's see. Because it wasn't coming up. I don't know why.
The hand axes appear non-magical that you find. You find 3 each of those if you want to take them. And on the last person, you've already taken their lyre. They're wearing leather armor, but it's very damaged because of the way that they died. And this person does not appear to have any money on them either.
Work.
So if you let's resolve your investigation before you start identifying things.
Okay.
Like I said, you find about 2.5 weeks worth of supplies, enough to feed 5 people for that long. Water and food both. There are 6 sleeping rolls, most of which are undamaged and sized for medium creatures. There is 1 full tent if you would like to take it. In terms of dry rations, you find a crate just filled with 20 of them.
Nice.
There is a currently unused armor stand in the corner, sized for most likely the scale mail.
that
And you
cleric.
find a small bag with the almost logo on the outside of like a leaf surrounded by a stitched design. It's a brown and red bag with a green drawstring mouth.
Okay, you guys can pick that up. It's like, okay, this looks really suspicious. I'm gonna try to see if it responds to identify too.
It has that feely feel. How we
Stands
doing?
out.
How we doing, Chris? Is it back? Are you good?
Oh, you can't. Hello.
Yes.
I can.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. It is not back.
It is not back.
Not back.
Is this token vision reset by mistake?
I'm gonna drag a new token out to test that.
Because it was working, and then
And there is light in this room.
Does the token have vision?
The token has vision. He has control of the token.
nope, still nothing.
Roll20 just be fucky sometimes, I guess.
Oh wait. Oh.
Were you in the wrong spot?
He was zoomed in the wrong spot. That's what I thought too.
Because I zoomed down, I'm like, oh, where is it? I can't see nothing. It's still. Oh no.
Yeah, there you go. It's okay. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, it happens. I
I was actually gonna
every
say
session.
you can also at the bottom of the chat where it underneath the box that you type in, it says "as" and it's a drop-down box. Click that and then click your character name in there. And now
Okay,
when you
cool.
yeah, your little icon will change, and whenever you type in chat, it'll say your name. Fuck yeah. Okay. Lucille, you want to identify these things.
Mhm.
You're gonna do a ritual cast. It'll take 10 minutes each.
Mhm.
Which are you doing
Yep.
first?
Since we order we found him, so necklace first.
Okay. 10 minutes go by. Zeke and Zashi was also investigating and found these things. So Zashi is with Lucelle. Zeke, Cutlass, or Zeke, Kill, and Cherie. How do you guys spend this 10 and then another 10? So 20 minutes.
Probably starting a short rest and assuming this pig is actually there, carving it up to put into whatever rations I can manage.
It's already partially carved up and included in the 2.5 week estimate of food. So if you guys are gonna try and take all of the fresh food back to the boat, you can just do so.
Yeah. But Lucella starts. She gives the bag a hold. She says, "Hey, Captain, I'm busy with these rituals. Can you take this bag a hold and pack it up with food and water?
Yeah.
Please."
As I'm doing that, Kill, Zeke is intensely questioning you about every detail you can recall about the crew that you were dumped here by.
He seems very interested for some reason.
And those 2.5 weeks worth of food and water.
So, Kill, you
That crew. You want to know more about the crew?
everything.
So the only things that I know is that I asked them for help in a specific island that I was visiting, for looking, of course, for this Jack. They seemed slightly interested, but overall didn't know much about him. And yeah, I found myself on their ship, joining their crew to see if I can't, sail to a different island or anywhere else to see if I can find more clues. Then they betrayed me, and I'm here.
So, how many was there? There was Amos. Again, like saying that through gritted teeth. There was, I'm gonna guess, a female half elf, male goblin, male half orc. Anyone else? Any of those not there?
So I
Why don't
only
you give
remember the
me-
captain himself.
Why don't you give me a history check with advantage? But yeah, you probably only really grew to know the captain. It was a brief enough time.
He said you needed a.
So up at the top middle of your character sheet, switch on the advantage. Click the advantage toggle,
Mm-hmm.
and then in your skills list, click history.
Okay. And then.
Boom. Easy as fucking pudding. Yeah, there are those individuals as well as a half dozen other assorted crew members.
Shit, alright. Bolster their numbers. We
Hey,
know they managed that being backstabbing bitches, but
That was right.
the phrase you remember the captain speaking with a 16 is fighting numbers is what he brought the ship's complement up to. That was part of how you got hired.
Fighting numbers. He said that's the last thing he said. No, that's the last thing I remember him saying.
and out of curiosity, these other folks was hired similar time as you, from your understanding.
Yes.
Yes, actually, that's my understanding. Yes, this is basically around the same time that I was hired to do my job.
Sounds like it might be a good opportunity to turn them against each other. Seeing as what they did to you, they might well do the other new hires.
So there could be others just like me. Yes, we need to stop this right now.
God damn it, Lillian.
Surprised there's not more of them here.
This wasn't them. They just dropped this poor bastard off. I'm assuming they pawned you off as pretty penny or something. And this... Did you hear them talking to each other, or...?
Conscious.
Only thing I remember these two saying were sacrifice. So I have no idea, but I'm not too sure if that's what the captain. The captain did not mention or say anything, or I did not hear him say anything about this. So he must have kept it under wraps until the last minute.
I guess you're just
Well.
very fortunate then.
That is...
Wrong place, wrong time is what he did.
Reckon it was the right place at the right time because we were able to come along and, bust your ass out.
Thank God for that.
Or
Yeah.
maybe the wrong place at the right time.
Be that as it may, I'm glad you guys still came here to save me, and I have a second opportunity to get back at them.
I wouldn't say we came to save you. You just happened to be a pleasant surprise.
And to think I was thinking of popping over to New Hosnia. New Hosnia. I fucking hate that name. New Hosnia to resupply.
It gives me
You'd,
such joy every time you fuck it up. I love it.
I'm fucking it up in character.
I'm giving you inspiration for fucking it up
Yes.
in character.
Yes.
Perfect character inspiration. It
Yes.
gives me such joy every time I hear it. I go, fuck yes.
Is it New Osnia?
It's New Hosnia.
New
Hosnia.
Hosnia.
New Hosnia, not Hosnia,
New
Hosnia.
It should be New Hosnia. Anyways, point being, we wasn't gonna come here quite so quick as we did. Well, to be honest, I'm not sure why. But
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck we're here for either, but I guess we gotta explore to find out.
you're a lucky bastard. Let's put it this way.
That would be the
No.
person who sent us.
We're here for a very specific reason.
Oh yeah, but I mean,
It's
our
still,
ship's
I mean,
still
yeah.
a little dinged up. We're not tippy top on supplies. We definitely could have afforded to, resupply, fix ourselves up a little bit more. But
It looks like we
being-
just did.
Mhm.
true, but our ship's still a little dinged up. Point being, Cuddy is a lucky bastard, and
Hey,
Mr.
wait.
Cuddy, can I call you Cuddy?
You can definitely, you know what? I like that. I like that a lot.
Cap,
Yeah.
the name he goes by is nickname enough. I mean, come on, kill. You know what you gotta call him?
I don't
Cuddy
know.
for?
It just seems too derivative.
Derivative.
Oh, all right, Cap. Whatever makes you happy, and she's continuing to work on that ritual.
Cuddy
You
just
saved my
rolls
life,
off
so
the
that's
tongue
all you
better. Cuddy just rolls off the tongue better, personally.
Yeah. When Panzer holds up the sign, Lucille like points her head over. She's like, I like that name better, Kelly.
Is that
Yeah.
mean, I feel like
Ain't no
Zeke
pirate
giving
name.
you a nickname is like being knighted.
It's the hazing.
I'll take it generously for saving my life. Bows head.
Here's the deal, just to be transparent about it. We gotta go down here, fuck some more of these cult bastards up. I'm sure you're amenable to that in a moment after you've regathered your senses.
Oh,
We gotta
I'm ready.
stop them from bringing whatever abyssal monster up from the depths. And then we're gonna go kill the run that dumped you here.
Excellent.
I mean,
I'm
that's assuming
ready.
we can find the ass, but yeah, I guess that sounds like a course of action.
Anything is possible with teamwork and nice weapons. Mostly the weapons.
I
What
mean,
you
the
got
only
on
nice
that,
thing I
man?
have is this dagger, and she's
Ferocity.
silver.
I am a fan of murder. It works very well.
We know you're a fan of murder, Twiggy. You've established that quite well. Oh,
I don't
by
know.
the way,
I think I could learn more. Just saying.
just to be quite clear, Twiggy here. Twiggy, do you mind if I inform the man?
She cocks her head, not knowing what you're referring to.
Not you, Zip. Twiggy.
I don't
Look,
know.
no, I'm disconnected from Roll20. I was trying to change her token
good.
to Shuri.
Besides, I'm sure he probably saw some of the things I took from those corpses outside.
Yeah, I'm sure you got bigger fish to fry, so to speak. But, just so that it doesn't take you too off guard, Twiggy here likes to nibble on folk after they's dead. Try not to think about it too much.
Gonna be honest with you. Perfectly fine. I've seen a lot of shit.
So
we
in your
all-
head, kill. You hear. Well, first of all, you feel like an emotional chuckle. Like it's almost like a tickle, and you hear. And also, like if the captain really, really hates you, and you piss him off enough, I guess he'll like take a bite out of you to make it look like he's a cannibal. He's not really a cannibal though.
Noted.
What?
What?
I didn't say nothing.
Sorry. Sorry, talk to myself. It happens every now and again, you know.
In a monologue.
Yeah, understandable. Wait, Giggles, did you pop in his head without asking?
No, sir.
Lucelle, as you say that, your identify finishes. This is a non-magical focus.
Oh. Okay, so it's just a magic. It's an arcane. It's a focus for spell casting. I guess it's
Specifically a holy focus.
Yeah, it looks like it's divine. I don't think any of us can really take use of it, but it's
Clarks,
nice.
you got any book knowledge of whatever fucking monster that thing might be for? If these folks is, Colas, maybe you read about him somewhere?
Maybe?
History chat. Let's see. Drum roll. Yay, 21. Okay. It is very rare for there to be a draconic idol that does not immediately identify itself via color or metallic hue, or sometimes even substance. The only times that you will find this is when the substance or color is hard to easily craft. This item is made from wood. There are no wooden dragons except those that artificers try to craft. Which actually sends a tingle of fear down your spine.
I
Because
relay this information.
You've seen dragon idols like this before in the stories. One of your favorite, actually, is a fictional story about a hero who finds a group of cultists that use these self-same idols and ends up having to fight a cult of a crystal dragon. One of the rarest breeds. Not seen even amongst other draconic species, which are rare enough in this world for many eons of living memory.
Here be dragons.
Ah, shit.
An appropriate response to dragons.
Shit.
Wait a second. Mr. Cuddy. I don't mean to presume. Do you have any familiarity with what kind of dragon shit might be going on?
That's racist.
Seek, I am appalled. You, he who hates being called out for his race.
I said I don't mean to presume.
Well, as contrary to my looks, I actually have zero idea about dragons and the sort.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I was asking because you here, maybe you know.
No, I get it. I understand. It's all right.
Sorry, I ain't the most socially adept creature in the world, but I don't mean you wrong just yet.
I mean, I got captured and put into a bag. I can't really judge.
On the ground, 25 feet away, you hear in a very foreboding voice, "Are you in league with any chromatic dragons?" And she smirks.
Giggles,
Dragons.
goddammit.
No dragons at all.
I know, I was just kidding. I was having fun with it.
Alright, let's take 5.
The second identify goes off. You guys are 20 minutes into your short rest. This
Yes.
item that you are identifying, this bag, you become magically aware that this bag contains beans.
Oh no.
Oh
Not
no.
the bean bag.
Oh no.
This is a bag of beans.
Oh my
These
god.
are dangerous
Oh
as fuck.
no.
This
Read on my beans.
She didn't say
now
nothing.
makes sense, as it was stored amongst the rations, as it can serve as an emergency attempt to get food. But it also can do a bunch of other things.
Really horrible things.
Yeah, she immediately plunges her hand in and pulls out a bean and
Oh fuck.
pushes it into like is this are these stones like closely together or is there dirt beneath them?
Not super closely fit. And
Okay.
you like pry the gravel or the mortar out of the edge of one and are able to start sliding it up, and it's just slate stone underneath it, the same
She
as what you
sighs.
saw like above, that very like jagged rock with all the crystal striation.
She sighs and puts the bean back in the bag, and then she secrets it into the bag of holding.
And tells no one.
A bag of beans.
A big bag of beans.
A big bag of beans.
Hmm.
If anyone Cutlass, or I'm sorry, Mr. Kill. Do you at this point, after seeing them work on identifying magical items, have any interest in well, let me show. I'm going to show you a thing. This is the thing that
Show me
you.
the thing.
That is the thing that you have.
Oh yes, my sack. My giant illustrious sack,
Hmm.
at which I put things in them. Yes. Can I take a glance around the room and just look?
Absolutely. What are you looking for?
Just seeing what hasn't been turned over or what hasn't been destroyed or taken or mauled. Something just looking around. Just a quick glance to see what's up. I haven't actually looked around after I got freed. I just kind of just existed for like 5 minutes.
You can tell from previous actions that they obviously came through this door, as they've dragged all the corpses out of it. You saw Panaziver check these two doors and find that they are locked, and then leave them locked. Beyond that, this room is fairly large. The ceiling goes up 15 feet, fitted with these very close gray-green stone blocks. There is most of the food is still out. Zeke's been taking time to eat, but they'll probably all finish packing up all of the food over here in this corner. Most of the camp and adventuring supplies have been taken, but the tents and sleeping rolls still remain. The table with food is being picked over. This table has the items that Lucelle was working on identifying with Zashi, and this corner over here seems to have been where they stored their weapons, but everything except a quiver of 20 arrows has been taken from over here. You see a single leftover piece of some kind of armor, possibly a greave, lying on an open box. But most of this room has had a very thorough once over. The crew didn't all exactly jump when Zeke said search the room, but a very thorough search happened in not a lot of time.
Okay. Those arrows.
Yes.
Can I take those arrows? Is that possible for me to
Absolutely.
grab those?
You can waltz right over and grab an additional 20 arrows.
Okay, I bet.
And the short rest passes unless there's anything else specific anyone would like to do. Your short rest will end.
Before we get going, Mr. Cody, your capabilities, I don't think we established. See, myself, I'm good at taking hits and tearing shit. Giggles here, healing and unbridled chaos.
Also,
Sparks
I only
blowing
let the
shit up.
captain call me Scape Goats, if that's okay. I prefer Lucille.
I'll try.
But Captain, you're okay. You got a pass. I'm saying I prefer Lucille, but you're okay. You can call me Scape Goats.
Alright. And, Miss, Twiggy over here, she also a bit of a blaster,
Raise a glass of
but,
it.
Zip, well, she damn good at stabbing folks from where they don't expect to be stabbed. So I was wondering what you good at.
Well, similarly, the shadows are my playground, stealth is my game. I like to take my time, examine my enemies before I pounce and destroy them. You know, I have things to stab and things to shoot, so I'm fairly good when it comes to, sneaking up and taking you by surprise.
Well, so long as you're not taking us by surprise.
Of
I'm
course,
in
no,
with
no,
that.
no, no, no. Look, you guys, I understand your situation. My life is in your hands. You have my, I am in your debt. You saved me, and now you give me the opportunity to destroy and dispatch all the wrongdoers that I can possibly do, So I really do appreciate this opportunity that I have been given. There's
I
no way I will
understand,
betray you.
but I've been hearing that before from folks who put a knife in my back. So you'll forgive me if I'm a little wary.
It is understandable, as I have also been betrayed myself. But I understand that actions speak louder than words, so please, if you allow me, I will show you that I am not one to betray a
I'll
friend,
allow you.
if you will.
Just, the unspoken and I suppose now spoken agreement that if you fuck me over, I will turn you inside out.
I fully believe that. Fully.
Again, nothing against you, just this, rules of the world, dog eat dog and all that.
Yes, yes, yes. I perfectly understand. Do not worry. I give you full permission. If I seem to be
Appreciate it.
betraying you, you have my full permission.
I appreciate that, thank you. Yeah, transparency. That's what I like.
That's all there is, guys. That's how the world goes round. Alright. So what is the next move?
We're still patching up a little bit after that last fight, because that was nasty as fuck.
Yeah, that, fucking shiny magic lady just did not miss. Ugh.
Yeah, she brutalized
Yeah.
you.
Question, what happened while I was in the sack? I actually don't really, I heard a lot of noises, but other than
You
that,
mean
it wasn't really...
with us in the room? Because before that, we don't fucking know.
Nah, with you guys in the room, just describe to me what actually happened.
One of us opened the door, can't remember who. Memory probably got knocked out of my brain. And,
Hands of her insults.
yeah.
And Zipper holds up both her hands and makes an X. She mimes unlocking the door.
This is true. But you were standing in front of it when Zashi threw it open.
Yeah, that jerk. Sparks is,
She does point at you and give you the Mega Mind face.
Sparks is enthusiastic about moving forward, which, on that note, maybe wait for one of us tougher folk. I'm not saying you can't take a hit, but you can probably take a few less than the rest of us, Sparks, and I'd like to have you alive for just a smidge longer.
Agree.
Okay.
Point being, there were some folks in here. We opened the door. They didn't seem too happy about that, and well, they tried to fill us full of holes, and damn near did it too. But we returned the favor.
I think we killed one of the husbands or something. They reacted.
Well, they're all dead now. Not that they
Maybe
were
one of
really
them
worth
was-
killing.
I think
Maybe
they
one
were.
of them was fucking one of them open-faced fish people. I don't know.
I mean, they started it. We were just trying to find what the fuck's going on here, and they're the ones that filled you guys full of crossbow bolts and shit.
Not even like we barged through, opened the door.
Yeah, I just opened the door.
We were barging.
Regardless, we was coming
Potato,
in.
tomato.
They didn't make no attempt
Potato,
to parlay, so it's on them.
Well, good on you for dispatching these ruffians. But yeah, you know,
I mean,
I
I'm
do
a
not
bit of
blame
a
you. I would have
ruffian
done the same.
myself.
Shit.
How about pressing forward of what we were here for between cultists and other? Our mother did task us with finding a curious wizard who was raising this place from the watery depths.
Yeah, we're on another kill quest.
Yeah.
Another, I think the other was tasked with just escaping. Well, then again, there was the town guards. They're not entirely wrong.
Well, no, you got this quest, and now we have kills quest. So
Speaking
another-
of, don't
another hunt.
forget to add to the quest log, y'all. Everyone is able to edit this sheet.
It's true.
As everyone stands around, Panna's has enough time to pull out her stack of cards and uncap her marker between her teeth, and she writes out a message. She holds it and she says, "Which way now?"
Well, provided we'll keep shape.
I'm ready, as it can be. I'm still tired as fuck.
There's always
He
the
looks-
sword. The chest
Do we
towards
want to
the
make
room
sure
came
we
from.
didn't miss anything in that previous room? I can't recall if there was some way to the left when we came in.
There was something that you guys were investigating when Zashi opened the door, yes.
Mhm.
You will remember that there was a weapon set into the floor. You guys were investigating the stones set around it that seemed to share.
Sorry about the
Yes.
mess.
Oh, right.
I'll go over to Kill and offer him a drink, assuming he's probably been in that bag and parched for some time.
Did you want me
Very
to?
good.
This sword looks like it's like magical too. You want me to try identifying it?
I mean, you could do.
It might help us determine whether or not it's worth actually trying to get out of that damn holder.
Sparks, did you take a look at this thing before, or is that?
I don't know if I did.
No,
No?
you did not. You were opening the door.
Oh, right. I opened the door. Yeah,
you
I
wanna-
opened the door. It looks to Cuddy. I was the one that opened the door.
Do you want to give it a poke around your brain, see if anything lights up?
Sure. What should I roll?
Arcana to know about magical or determine if something is magical things. That your once per session?
Yes, please.
Okay. Oh, Chris, I give everybody every one session you can reroll any one dice.
Hey, and that's why we reroll.
Alrighty.
Oh.
Zashi, you have actually seen this exact type of thing in use. You have one of these at home. This is a weapon of warding set into an arcane sigil that expands the range of its power. This thing is currently providing notice of where intruders are to something in one of these rooms.
Oh, let's rip this thing out of the floor. She'll like explain to everybody.
Ooh.
Does it
Is it
Sorry,
a sword?
I
What
didn't
kind of sword
notice
is
it
it?
earlier. I was busy opening the door.
yeah, maybe we
Maybe continue to open the door.
yeah, maybe we check shit a little bit more. Go diving straight down the
Well, you see,
That-
every time I rolled perception, it was like nothing. So I just stopped rolling perception for everything.
Alright.
Okay, Lucille wants to look at the mechanism that's locking the sword down. Or the
It's not a
setup.
mechanism, it's
Yeah, it's
it's
just-
set into the stone. You would need
Okay.
to pry it out.
Okay.
Zeke, can you get your claws in there?
I think we have a crowbar.
Good. I don't want to pop him right out of my hands, so someone
Oh
got
yeah, that would
crowbar.
hurt.
I mean, as I start
Yeah.
pulling through my assorted tools.
Yeah, I do not. I thought I did. I just took a
Cherie
picture.
of the toolbox.
She's
Clan
got a
of
pick-
elves.
Yeah, she's got a pickaxe, she's got a shovel, she's got a crowbar, got, you know.
You play this
Oh.
game like I play Baldur's Gate.
Thank you. I
Oh my
will
god,
take
Baldur's Gate.
it and a crowbar.
There you
If someone can just set this thing prying while I start hacking away at the stone around it.
Sure.
Give it my best.
Head off the crowbar.
Okay, whoever's going to be using the crowbar is going to be the one giving me an athletics roll at advantage.
I guess sure you would be better because Lucille's weak as fuck.
Unless one of you feel more confident with the pick.
Unless we got Muscle Wizard or Muscle Rogue.
I'm happy to just be wrenching that thing.
Cutlass, if you want to step up, you're more than welcome to take the crowbar. How's your
you know,
athletics?
let's see. Let's. How am I? How is my athletics?
Muscular are you?
How muscular am I? You know what? I'll give it a try. Give it a shot.
Alrighty.
Happily hand over the
Alright.
crowbar.
He hands the crowbar, grab it.
Okay. Zeke
Alright,
gets a couple
then-
good swings in on the surrounding stone, working on freeing probably the blade part first.
Yeah.
And you, after a couple good swings as he moves farther down the blade, you have a good place to try and fit the crowbar in. Give me an athletics roll at advantage, because you're being assisted and you have a crowbar.
And athletics and advantage.
Yes, sir. Very nice. Yeah, with you set it, press down, and it doesn't move for a moment, and then you kind of grip and push, and it pops free, showering stone, and you hear a kind of high-pitched wong from the sword as it warbles and then clatters to the ground. And there is almost like an inverse flash of light as something faster than you can see, almost faster than your eyes register for more than an instant, seems to rush back into the sword. And the room around you looks maybe just a little bit darker.
I'm gonna grab the handle and pick it up.
Okay. It is a great sword.
Ooh.
It's very big.
I don't mean to presume, but I think I'm the only one capable of giving this thing all it's worth.
Yeah.
That is all you.
Might I ask, Giggles, did you learn anything about this thing?
I
One
didn't
of
have
my
a chance
dudes.
to. That's all you know about is what Zashi was doing because she's got, an encyclopedia in her head, and it's very, very impressive.
Mhm.
Zashi, sorry. Zashi could tell you that this weapon, once it has grown attuned to you, will make you quicker to react at the start of battle. It will also stop you from being able to be surprised, and your allies as well, by anyone within 30 feet of you, unless you're completely incapacitated. It
Mm.
also will awaken you if you are asleep when danger is near.
Zashi, do you relay that to us?
Oh, of course.
Well, that's
It's dope
certainly
and
handy.
sick and awesome.
I think that sword's
And-
going to serve you very well.
It's
too.
nasty.
Would definitely have come in handy, but a moment ago,
Yep.
and I will sling it onto my back.
Well,
Hell yeah.
I mean,
I would
it
like
looks
to state
sorry.
that this sword is big, even for a great sword. It's approaching Zweihander's. Like,
That
I'm
is
Is it an
big.
amazing
even
sword?
for a man.
yeah, it's big. It looks
It's perfect
it.
for
You see both ends of it, even on either side of Zeke. Is the point I'm
The
trying to make.
greatest sword.
It's
is
a
what you're
perfect
saying.
weapon for Zeke.
It's a great sword.
Does
That's
it have
It's
fucking
the greatest.
fantastic.
It's the greatest sword.
Is
Hey,
it
Cat.
big enough to have reach? Question mark.
No,
Oh,
that would be
a-
a Zweihander, and we would have to develop that together.
yeah.
Hey, Captain. Next time you get to use that sword on somebody, I really want to cast big on you.
Oh my
Um,
god.
Always happy to bust shit down.
It's gonna be funny as fuck.
I'm fine with magic as long as it makes me cooler when I kill.
Yeah. I mean, basically.
You know what? That's very fair. Very fair.
One has to
Um,
look really cool when they kill.
I don't know. I'm kind of a fan of looking hilarious as fuck when it happens, just because it's ironic.
Hey, Zip, this door, mind giving a bit of a jimmy?
She will slide up to the door. She puts one ear against it. Perception.
Hey.
21. She will turn back. She will give a thumbs up. And then she's going to make direct eye contact with Kill and pull out her thieves' tools. And then without looking at the lock, she's going to try and pick the lock to prove a point.
Oh,
I stare back at her. Just in her eyes. We just make eye contact the whole time.
There's a loud click from the lock, but it does take almost 15 seconds.
Not your best.
She'll stand up and glare. Her gaze switches to Zashi. And then she will step to the
That's a
side.
little uncalled for. Thank you, Zip. That was very professional and well done of you.
Sorry to cough in your backstroke so it worked. Your backswing? Yeah, backswing. She's like, I remember golf.
Alrighty, how we looking?
I remember that.
Zeke, you look down a hallway. You can see that at one point there is a cross intersection, and you cannot see the far end of the hallway. I don't believe it
I'm gonna
disappears
keep
into
just
darkness. You
Tapping
can,
the sword on the square in front of me, basically. As
sure.
I'm walking forward.
As you do that, you can see that there is light coming. That's how you can see that there is a hallway there, and it's coming from the west. It has a vaguely purple color.
Stands in the back to prove a point.
Some weird ass crystals over there.
Crystals, you say?
Yeah, I don't quite This look like anything you've seen before, Giggles?
I mean, are they shaped like the green things we saw before? Or no.
They are.
Yeah, these remind me of the green stones, except they're purple.
They're
kinda want one.
slightly more angular, but
They're
they
more fast.
do otherwise have that same sort of inner light, and a very similar like murky crystal composition. Not quite a gemstone.
Yeah, something
Unless-
special about these things.
I mean, Sparks, just real quick, this thing ain't gonna explode on me if I whack it, will it?
I roll Arcana?
To try and know if it explodes? Sure.
I mean, maybe it's like a magical material. I don't know.
Maybe.
I just want to know if it's gonna hurt.
Last time it didn't explode. If these things are like those ones, it probably won't explode. If it's gonna explode, you would assume it's from something else that might explode.
I feel like, yeah, you're probably fine. Do it.
Good enough for me. Take the pickaxe and just start chipping away at the base of them, trying to remove them from the.
You loudly begin to mine stone. Hell yeah.
You notice that loudly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's a playing my favorite game.
Oh,
Look,
I want to listen
He
to
has
this
8
door.
intelligence. Okay.
You may do so, Zashi. Shuri, as you look down the northern passageway, you can see what was probably once a spiral staircase leading downwards that appears entirely choked with rubble and broken wooden staircases. Whatever was leading upwards and whatever is leading downwards is now completely destroyed.
Oh, this place.
You can also see. My fault.
No, it's good.
You can also see a patch of mushrooms at a broken section of the wall that appears to be another direction. Sashi, at that door, you can't hear anything inside. You don't know.
Should I open the door? Knows
Can you
better.
Can you roll what?
Nature for the mushrooms. Are they?
Absolutely. Please. So my roll 20 fights me desperately.
Fights you.
It's not. It doesn't want to show me your names and HP bars.
Don't worry, it doesn't matter. We'll be dead soon.
That would be the best outcome.
It's fighting you.
With
It is killing me.
With an 18, you only recognize them as they are similar to the mushrooms in the other risen island. The Isle of the Statue. They don't really resemble mushrooms of the Feywild or the material plane. It's as if they've been separate for a very long time and have had time to diverge. Zeke, how long are you going to mine stone?
I
Or
mean,
perhaps you're going to mine and craft.
I don't think I'll be doing any crafting just yet.
My favorite
Oh.
game.
Oh, I know what I want to do.
But if I can, I mean, I'll take every crystal that's here if no one's stopping me or nothing comes up.
Okay.
So Luke is watching.
As you start to mine at them, you can tell that these like 4 large, sort of almost rectangular, rounded rectangular crystals or gems are just the tops of what looked like, you know, like an amethyst spike
Yeah.
that go further down. So
Mhm.
are you just trying to break off these like fist-sized chunks, or are you trying to unearth and mine out the gems?
I mean, I'm trying to unearth and mine it out until it gets like. Do I have like a gist of how long it's gonna take, or not really? Is it just gonna keep going and going until it stops?
You don't really have any way of knowing, but you immediately as you start mining, you go, oh, these things are bigger than I thought. Oh,
Yeah.
actually, I don't have a good picture of how far down. Like,
Mhm.
you don't know. Yeah.
Alright,
You can
this
tell that
is
something happened in this corridor. Like, this isn't the natural end of this corridor. It's almost like these stones and gems are impacted here.
this shit's pretty big. You know what? Why don't we how much time you guys feel like we got? Because part of me wants to say let's come back to this, but call the last time we said that, and we did not get the chance to come back to this.
If they're that far down, then I would say look for the base of them first. It might be on the lower level.
I would say someone give me a hand, but there ain't much space down here.
No, there
Well, I'll keep hacking at this. Y'all let me know if you need my help with anything. Anything need turning inside out.
Zashi's looking around the corner and she's gonna cast a manifest mind.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put it right.
Why don't you draw a little circle for it? Yeah, perfect. You're already on top. Okay. You do so. It looks like a little thing.
It looks like a bunch of words and it glows.
Mm.
And it can see and stuff, right?
Yeah, I that's what I'm doing surveillance. I want to see what's in there.
Okay, I'm gonna make a small U. 1 second.
A teeny tiny.
And I'll set up a manifest mind for you, like a token for it, so you can drop it. Well, you can see in this room. Let me describe. Okay, you should now be able to control the little mini Zashi token. What you can see is one end of the room has been completely demolished, the original wall removed to reveal what looks like a sculpted mine with several passages. Not a mine necessarily made for efficient use or necessarily like a business strategy. It's more chaotic than that, as if they were following certain aims of something or possibly pre-existing natural faults in the stone. They mined inwards. The southern half of the room is far more foreboding. It's lit with several glowing red torches and contains more than 6 sarcophaguses, several of which have broken in lids, revealing some kind of form within, partially covered in rubble in several places. There's also a large rolling tray covered with strange pots and unguents, as well as more than a few tools that would not look out of place in a surgery suite.
Wistly I see.
There's nothing in there. It's a big, and I relay the information. It's like a big room full of a bunch of different sarcophagi. Sarcophaguses?
Sarcophagi.
I actually like sarcophagi better. It just sounds
Sarcophagusy.
It's gussy.
It's a gussy.
Sarcophagi, fuck yourself.
Well, it might be interesting to go into there if there's left over, but it sounds like it's been raided.
And there's a poke Shuri in, but
Ah,
go forward.
I squeeze by Zashi.
Y'all don't gotta be waiting here on my account if you don't want to be.
Mine.
I'm sitting there watching, like I'm sorry. This is very, very oddly satisfying. If you wish for my help, I can do it.
I mean, it's up to you. I don't want to, tell you what to do, what not to do right now. I ain't got no orders, Go by your own judgment. I ain't no tyrant. Oh, and to be clear, I'm assuming you're joining the crew and thus consent to me being your captain. Yeah.
Well, for the time being, since you were the one to save me, and our interests are aligned, I would say that yes, you can definitely be a captain of mine, of course.
You ain't bound indefinitely. You can fuck off anytime you like. Just, don't go without letting us know.
Of course, of course.
I hate to interrupt. Zashi, as you move your manifest mind down the hallway, it hears something.
Uh-oh.
Something scuttle on more legs than 4.
Fuck you!
It is not small. It walks with a heavy, almost cracking, or perhaps clawing tread.
If this is what I think it is, I'm going to kill you in your sleep tonight.
Oh God.
Do you continue moving your manifest, or is that the max range of your manifest mind?
It's got 300 feet. I'd probably just keep exploring.
Okay. If you keep exploring, you will notice that the tunnels get more and more narrow as they go, as if they are following the curving or perhaps irregular paths that crystals or some other ore had lain. As you turn down that corridor, you see a large purple crystal move very quickly from one end of the tunnel out of sight.
What the fuck was that? Zashi will say out loud.
What?
Oh, shit.
Everybody stay out of
fuck?
those tunnels.
From your manifest mind, you hear the movement stop as soon as you say, "Oh my god."
Immediate, squeezing past the others.
Wait, what? What's going on?
Something bad.
Uh-oh.
Barks.
I don't
What's
feel
happening?
so good.
What's happening?
Keeping eyes on the tunnels.
I feel like I have some
What's
kind of
happening, girls?
PTSD.
Tell me what's going on.
There's something in those tunnels. She points to all of the tunnels at the north end of the room.
Shit, you got anything more to go on than something?
It sounded like it had a lot of legs, and it did some scraping when it moved.
More legs the worse, I say.
Yeah,
What the fuck we gonna do about it?
I'm gonna keep looking with my manifest mind.
Well, alright. Maybe I'll have to...
Oh my god!
Something
Mine is-
very quickly comes out of the darkness, and your manifest mind can be attacked, right? It has a physical form. Can it be attacked? Be destroyed?
Um,
It can pass through creatures, but not objects. Okay, so it doesn't
it can only be dispelled if somebody dispels magic, if I
Yeah.
die, or blah blah blah.
Okay, so something very quickly comes out of the darkness and swipes at it with a large, almost stony claw, and this is what you see.
What the fuck?
What is that? Oh my god.
thank
I mean,
God.
oh my god.
It like claws with both arms down at your manifest mind, and then you guys all hear the annoyed, almost hiss scream that sounds like two rocks being dragged against each other, nails on a chalkboard.
Question, this is the good thing?
No, bad. I thought it was a spider. It's not. Thank God.
Oh, well,
Can I run a?
Zeke, look out.
Yeah, no shit. I'm ready.
I point
You
back
see
up
something
behind
come
you.
around the corner, and as it does, I'm gonna ask everyone to roll initiative as, again, this. It's not exactly spider-like. It's more reminiscent of a centaur if the lower half were some kind of gem dragon. But the upper half of the body does not resemble a humanoid or any humanoid that you recognize. Notably, it doesn't seem to have a mouth.
Am I doing normal or advantage?
Normal.
Nice.
And Zeke has not had a chance to attune to his item yet. And let me get some fighting music going on up in the chat. Let's do some of that. And then some of this. Some of this.
Ruh-roh.
I got separated up. Sorry, I dozed off on my computer.
It's okay. You will start where you are.
Rest. Thank you.
No worries. Let me roll initiative for the boy. Oh yes, a 21. Excellent, 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 excellent. Okay, Shuri is in. Kill is in. Good job. You rolled in excellently. Panzer is in. Zashi is in. Zeke is in. Cell is now in. That is all 5 players. Shuri, please let me know what you would like to do.
We're gonna come scooting over here towards Kill.
Boot scooting.
HQ?
Can catch a little squeezy sight of this boy coming up from that tunnel, or is this a pillar in my way?
No, that is just a pile of rocks. It is difficult terrain, nothing more.
Alright, just wanted to double check.
Good check.
Then I will catapult at this boy as he's in the squeeze tunnel.
Excellent.
Is that one?
You can see it does have 4 legs on the side of the wall as it's moving through.
Comfort?
That is a 15.
I'm
dex
pretty
save.
sure he beat mine. Yeah, just.
Okay. And there's no half damage for catapult.
Correct. Go flying
Alrighty.
by and probably makes a loud echo as it explodes the rock against the wall.
Pings off the ends of the tunnel.
Hell yeah. Is that gonna be you?
Yes.
Alrighty. This thing crawls its way spider-like out of the tunnel, and lands on the ground. And then you all hear this shriek again, but this time you realize, as your ears don't hurt, that this sound is inside your minds.
Oh.
And it claws it, as it explodes out of the tunnel, you actually watch it, coalesce something near its chest, and it fires out in the direction of Zashi. A crystal dart fires at you. Does a 20 hit your AC, Zashi?
Yes.
Okay, that is going to be 10 force. As it does so, you watch its form warp, and then it teleports to directly in front of you and Z as a part of that action.
Zeke fucking panic stumbles back a second as it teleports in front.
It makes several slash attacks, or claw attacks. We'll do 2 on Zeke and 2 on Zashi.
Terrifying.
Wow, okay. The first 2 are on Zeke because I said that, and the second 2 are on Zashi, but this is gonna seem like I'm picking this out to not hurt my girlfriend. A 22 and a 25 to hit Zeke.
Yeah.
That is going to be 14 and then 11 slashing.
Owie fucking zowie. 25.
Hey Zashi, does a pair of 10s hit? Do either of the 10s hit?
No.
Alright. Then just that 10 force for you. That will be this thing's turn. Kill! You see this giant crystalline creature, some kind of monster, come tearing out of the tunnel. What would you like to do?
This is kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh. That means it's working. That means the D&D is working.
That means it's working. Well, before the monster can even notice I'm here, can I roll for, like, stealth?
Sure. Let's say you give me a. Well, you can also attempt to stealth on this turn, so you can attempt to duck into the doorway here, and gain stealth and then fire as a bonus action.
The door I came through.
Yes, you could like duck back in.
Okay, so I can. All right, I like to do that.
So
then.
roll
Duck back
stealth at
in.
normal. Yeah.
Gotcha. Stealth at normal. And
Okay. You duck in. I will tell you, you are not hidden with an 11.
yeah, I was about to say definitely. Okay, so I just duck back into the door.
All right. That's your bonus action. If you're gonna move into the door, you can do that. Each square is 5 feet. You have 30 feet of movement, or you can use your action. Or additionally, you can also still use your action. You have your bow, your swords, and daggers.
Can I ask, are you fully new to D&D or just to Roll20?
It's
It's.
been
I mean,
a very
I
long
played
time.
It's been a very long time. Last time I played
Oh.
D&D was with Nate here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I first ran my in-person game. Baby
That
D&D.
was a long time. Also, Roll20 is also a little confusing,
Very
but yeah,
confusing.
no, it's been a minute.
I'm very familiar with both, so Nate, if you want to, I don't know,
Yeah.
take a load off, feel free
we
to
have-
throw it at me.
We have 5 we have 5 DMs in this call right now. So you do not worry about it.
Cool.
Yeah, what would you do you want to get in close and use your specific rogue features to get in and get out with your rakish audacity, or would you like to shoot from here because Zeke and Zashi are already granting you sneak attack if you hit?
I would say I would like to shoot from here and use sneak attack.
Okay. Roll me a short bow. So just click the word short bow on your sheet.
So,
A 14 is not going to hit. Unfortunately, it bounces off of the scales of this thing and it whips its glowing yellow eyes over into your direction.
darn.
So you still have your
That's
30
not
feet
good.
of movement. You can move down the tunnel and try and get cover.
Yeah, I think I want to go start moving down the tunnel
Okay,
since he sees me and all.
feel free. You can move up to 6 squares. You can also move diagonal. Go wherever you would like, my son.
I can just go all the way back here, basically.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I think
Alrighty.
that was 6. Yeah, that was 6.
Okay. If that's you, then we will go to Panaziver, who's going to try some bullshit. A 13 will miss. A 19 is going to hit for 18 slashing damage, which she carves into this thing with her sickle. There's a high-pitched pinging sound as she looks down. She shakes her head, like that, like it didn't work very well. And she'll slash one more time. A 24 is gonna hit, carving into the already hurt wound, but with a 5, she's like being held back.
Jesus.
Not rolling as well for damage. And she'll bonus action disengage and step back another 10 feet. Rogue Tings. Zashi.
Conjure Flame Blade, bonus action.
Bonus action, Conjure Flame Blade. Okay.
Did I get advantage, right?
Yes.
Here. Slash with the Flame Blade.
Alrighty.
Woo!
27 is
Nice.
definitely going to hit
Good shit.
for a whopping 21 fire damage, which will bloody this thing as you stab into the wound that Panzer created on its like hard exterior gem skin, almost scale-like, and into the softer purple and blue flesh of the interior, and you watch as smoke begins to roil up and its skin in that place bubbles as the flame blade begins to literally melt the interior of this creature. It is easily bloody.
That's me.
Hey.
Lucelle.
She hears the fight breaking out. She's like, "Oh shit! I dozed off." And she dashes as her main action. So that's 35, 45, 50. Boom. I guess actually she would turn at the door. So it's 40, 20. She flies right about. She flies to there. She's got visibility, and she's not because she doesn't have any more actions left. But she's gonna see what that thing is. Try to make, I guess, maybe a nature check to identify it.
Absolutely.
Oh, should I? I guess.
Alrighty. This thing is very unknown, but you've actually heard of this. I'm not sure when or where. Some very old tale, perhaps an old favorite tale of an adventurer told by one of the Fae from your court many times. Their personal favorite because of its uniqueness. This is the only place you've ever seen these creatures. This is a gem stalker. It is.
What the hell?
Like when these creatures essentially come from when gem dragons inhabit aberrant creatures. They are normally only found in the Underdark, far below the crust of the material plane.
Any weaknesses? Potentially.
They're imbued with life, sapience, and purpose by a gem dragon's breath, and they're dedicated to their missions, whatever they are. They don't have many weaknesses.
Got it.
They are resistant to psychic damage. No.
Okay. All right. I guess I can't be taunting it, but it's a guardian. Careful. That's it.
Alrighty. As you say that, you all hear some sounds coming. Welcome to the turn order. Boy number 2.
Oh no.
They're everywhere.
Oh god.
As one of them comes crawling out of the tunnel, Zashi, you get a great look from your manifest mind as it goes by. And it's gonna try and fire a crystal dart at Cherie as it uses its main action to dash. But a 10, I believe, will miss you, Cherie. So we'll go to Zeke.
And just take the sword and just angrily try and smash at this thing, probably with like the hilt or the pommel, given that it's kind of crystalline.
Are you raging?
Yes, raging, definitely. And I will take the first strike with this new magic sword, even though I'm not attuned to it. So 18.
18 will hit.
Alright, so that is the first hit. For 15.
A 15 is very good. This thing does not look like it could take another one of those.
And then my next one, as I sort of swing with the sword and let it come out of one of my hands into the other, and come back with a claw.
Okay.
Ooh,
That's
baby!
definitely gonna hit. What does that look like?
Yeah, first one probably like shatters its chest, and then the second one just fucking Kali Ma this bitch.
That's
Yeah,
sick.
just straight in, grab the whatever crystalline heart it may have, rip it out, crush, and then pounce over its corpse over to the other one, and then take my other claw into this thing's
You're on a
tail,
website, Mom.
Okay.
like trying to grab it and pull it back, just flavor-wise.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, wait,
sorry.
that wasn't actually a
That-
natural
yeah.
20.
Sorry, no, it wasn't.
No, just
Oh,
don't
shit.
install
forgot
stuff.
to
I
change
think
my
that I
crit
think
stat.
that was still enough to kill it. We'll say that 9 damage killed it. I think that was still
Alright.
enough. You might have been
sorry,
knocked by
I
the 1 or
forgot to
2.
change my fucking claws from before when shit was paralyzed. Let me make sure I change everything.
No worries. I think
Okay,
it should
so
just be the crit range, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I changed the crit range. I'll just roll it again so that it doesn't do the crit. There you go, 13. Just sort of rake some lines down this thing's tail.
Hell
Peeling
yeah.
off crystal scales.
Okay, you rake down its back. We will
Um,
go... Oh, sorry.
I would also like to let out my roar.
Okay.
As I, have just Kali-ma'd this thing's body and am peeling its tail. So,
Okay. Actual
there's a-
roar? Is that
yes,
gonna catch
actual
Zashi?
roar.
You're back.
No, it's 10 feet.
It's only
So-
10 feet. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's wisdom.
Okay. Yeah, can you paste the thing?
Yeah, sure. And my DC should be... We're level 7, so that's...
Higher than an
proficiency.
8, probably.
Yeah. Has to be higher than an 8.
Alrighty. Frighten.
Lovely.
Hold on, I need to roll for a couple other things that are in your in the aura of that.
Mm.
Dang.
Yeah. Something is frightened of you, Zeke.
Isn't that great? Don't know what it is, where it is, but Zeke feels the rush of power that it is to be feared.
God. Shit, man.
Actually, I do have a question. Do you think Cutlass would have heard about Zeke, potentially, depending on how long he's been out pirating?
It's possible. You were never out to spread your name
No.
in the way, and he was specifically looking for one person, not interested
Fair
in
enough.
all pirates.
Okay.
If you had been more like, I want to be known as
Yeah.
the greatest pirate of the seas, that would be a very different
Yeah,
answer.
yeah.
But if that's you, we'll go to
Mm-hmm.
Shari.
Hell yeah. Try another Snapfire catapult. The stone going straight down the tunnel so it doesn't hit anyone else.
Okay. Same one, Dex save. 24.
Jesus.
Dang.
Embley boy. Well then. You've got this. As I'm going to dip behind a pillar to get out of sight from its darts. Or at least I assume it's a pillar.
Alrighty. Yes, it is. I just didn't draw dynamic lighting for. I didn't want to.
Just making sure.
No worries.
Take your full
Kill.
Right. So I'm still behind the door. I'm hearing a lot of noises.
Mhm.
And I gotta get back in there.
Yeah.
So what do I do? That's a good question. I can just, how many spaces do I have to move back
You
in?
have 6. You have 30 feet
6
of
feet.
movements. Each square is 5 feet.
Alright, cool. So, Let's see. I move back in.
You can go up to this far.
Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. Okay, I'm back in the room, but I am also behind the pillar, I believe. Yeah.
You are partially behind this pillar, yes. You can see that one of the
Partially, yeah.
creatures is dead, the other one you do not have cover from, and it is doing pretty okay. Zeke's trying to grab its tail, but it's wriggling.
Does it see me? Does it know I'm here?
Yes. Well, if you would like to have tried to hide while you were in the tunnel, I will let you do that. In the future, let me know when you want to hide before you go into the room. But absolutely, you can try and enter this room stealthily as a bonus action. No, you're learning. This is a learning experience. If that is what you would like to do, I'm very down. You just gotta tell me.
Alright, I'll do that then. I'll do that.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Stealth check. Stealth.
Oh no.
Jesus.
Would you like to use your once per session reroll?
You know, yeah, let me do that once. Just one time. One time.
One time for the one time.
One time for the one time. Alright. We doing it.
Much better. You come in low, crouch behind the sarcophagus, peering around it. It does not seem like it has noticed you. You feel very hidden.
Cool. Very hidden. So now I have the option of either shooting it with a short bow with like a sneak attack. Is that how that works?
Yes, you'll also have advantage because you're hidden.
Alright, so advantage.
And if you check that little box next to sneak attack
and then short bow.
And then just click the word short bow, yes.
There we go.
Oh!
I'll give him my inspiration. Not my inspiration, but my once possession.
Okay, please re-roll that again. Just do short bow again at advantage.
Just take off sneak attack? Or
No, leave it. Yeah.
Keep it? Okay.
He's giving you his re-roll.
Oh,
no. Jesus.
That is crushing. I'm so sorry. You pop out and fire at this thing. Just can't quite get past the shell. Even though it didn't see you. And it snarls in your direction.
Okay. Alright.
Alright, that is your movement, and you did use your bonus action to hide, and you did use your action to shoot, so that is you. But you made such a valiant attempt that I don't want it to dissuade you that you missed.
Oh no, it's alright. I'm still here for it.
I'm sorry. I tried to help.
I felt it from across the room. I put my hand up in the air, and I just, in acknowledgement. And
that's really helpful that Pan has ever got this, because of what's about to happen. So that is 26 plus 8 is 34, which will bloody this thing as she rakes a sickle up it, down it, and then up it again for quite a fucking bit of damage.
She's playing tic-tac-toe on this thing's fucking face.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
It nearly dies as she is doing this.
That's what I like to see, Zip.
And she gives a big thumbs up to you and starts to maneuver around it, but then decides to stay to grant you the advantage. And then she wishes that she moved.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
As the sarcophagus between Zeke and this gem stalker cracks further.
Oh boy.
And a very frightened looking half giant, half dragon starts to claw its way out. And then you realize that it is not alive, as its empty eye sockets roll. This is a still very fresh corpse.
What
as
in the
it
hell?
pulls out. None of you have seen anything like this before. And in fear, it attacks Zeke,
Disadvantage.
clawing and then trying to hit it with a great club. A 12 with the claw, then a
Nope.
17 with the great club.
Yes.
That is 9 bludgeoning, halved to 4 for you.
Alrighty.
As it stands to its feet, it gives a very loud, guttural roar, similar to your Zeke, but more draconic in nature.
I'm imagining it's kind of like, almost like Liam Gurgley.
Mm. Zashi.
You're... Okay, so...
Oh wait, and they get to save at the end of their turn against fear, right?
No, it's just until the end of my next turn
Okay,
that they're
never mind.
frightened.
Apologies, Zashi.
Okay, so I'm gonna, instead of moving me, bonus action move my little baby.
Little baby.
The old baby.
Heyo. And burning hands.
So funny.
Burning hands. Cast
Out of,
from...
out of the little baby.
Okay.
Oh wait, actually, wait.
Can you draw me
Burning
a
hands.
I didn't see that before.
Runs up, mother. I crave violence.
Okay.
I want violence always. I want problems always, mother.
Zach, sorry, Josh, you broke Sam.
It's great. I love it.
Mother, I crave violence.
Oh yeah, cone. Thank you. I was trying to find it. Oh, can I hit both of them? I think I can.
You can tag it in the corner, it looks like.
Yeah.
You moved one space too far. You're actually better where you were before.
Oh, okay.
I'll let you go back. I'm nice.
He's a generous DM.
Wow.
He's a generous
Very.
You want to put your mini-me in the middle, just hold Alt and drop it there.
Yeah,
I'm on a
unfortunately,
shitty MacBook.
yeah, you're talking to a fucking Apple plebe.
Fucking.
Oh my god, the way I literally switched to Android, proving all of your dispositions about Apple people wrong, and you won't give me the credit for it.
No.
No, never.
Wait, Apple what?
Apple dirtbags. Could you give me the fucking burning hands, please,
Damage.
Zashi?
Burning.
It has not yet done. Is it asking you for a level?
Yes.
One second.
Okay.
Hey.
9, Pardon. What is your DC?
My DC is 15.
Okay, half damage on a success. How do you kill this gemstalker? What does your fire do to it?
And fire, it just lights it on fire. Immolates the shit out of it.
Hell yeah.
Noise.
Kind of imagining like it leaves the crystal skin as the inside melts out of it.
Yeah. Like a lava
Just
lamp.
made a new coat.
Yeah.
Uh,
Like a candle.
as your fire washes over, it doesn't. The close one to you is going to save, taking 4 fire damage. But as it washes further into the room, you see that it seems to mantle over something that's not there, and then something that was invisible becomes visible, lying down in this open sarcophagus as it
Oh my god.
is burned and begins to stand.
Fuck.
What is happening?
Is that gonna be you, Zashi?
Yeah.
The
that's
dead
me.
loose cell.
Okay, loose cells sees the other one become active, and she's like, "Well, I was gonna make the captain bigger, but I gotta worry more about this first." And she flies over 10. Can she fly to this spot and then there, or does she gotta go up and then over?
To
She-
where?
So second here. Can she
Just
fly into this spot? Yeah, she
Use
able to
your
get to that.
measuring tool.
Yeah, you fly there.
Okay, no problem. And flies over and taps the captain to cast Cure Wounds at level 3.
Alrighty. You do so.
And heal for
Zeke, you
17
gain
points.
17. Very nice.
Thanks for the juice, Giggles. Let's do this.
Alright, is that you?
How big is this chamber? Is she able to get more airborne?
It's 15 feet up.
Okay, I would say she was probably 5-10 feet up then, so she went the last 5 of her feet up. So she's now 15 feet up.
Alrighty, mark that on your character sheet. Or on your token. And we'll go to Zeke.
Alrighty. I'm gonna charge around, sort of do a bit of a dive roll over the tiny Zashi, and actually, sorry, is this thing still prone?
Yes, it's still in the
In which case, I will just move down here and take the sword and just drive it down into it.
Yes, middle.
So, great sword,
Bub is
miss.
unfortunately going to miss.
and then claw.
Claw. 15 will hit, as will 21. These guys seem much easier to hit with their big fleshy bodies and no armor. However, you do notice that they have very heavy scales on their arms as it blocks your first attack. The magical greatsword. 9 plus 8 is 17 damage, slashing. You perfectly, exactly bloody this thing.
Just peeling the scales off of the arm.
Yeah, you can see as you're closer to this thing that it very much looks like the arm is sewn on, that the teeth have been pushed into ravaged gums. This thing was grafted together in the most literal sense. Is that going to be you?
Yes, it will.
Okay, frightened condition ends. This one is going to finish standing up. It is going to look down at you. It's not exactly what I would describe as happy. It is going to try and smash you with its great club. 22.
Yep.
That is going to hit for 9 bludgeoning, half to 4. It tries to catch you with the cumbersome arm. 17.
Alright. Yep.
Alright, that's 10 slashing, half to 5, and 5 poison damage.
Alrighty. Roar of pain and anger.
It is going to bop out of the coffin. This overly large thing. Cherie, you have a moment as you look at the other sarcophagi in this room.
They're awful, aren't they? So I just kind of mumble that to myself. I don't have much time to worry about that. Come zipping on over to here. As I pull the shadows with me for a moment, and I'm gonna fucking build up a
Blam 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 blam.
bolt of lightning.
Lightning bolt.
Pretty cool.
Good black lightning bolt cracking across the room. Fuck yeah.
That's a 1 and a 6.
Tear through that fucking group.
You rip through both of them as they fail, bloodying one, killing the other. What does that look like?
Especially as this just rolls through the other one that was getting up injured and torn up, just cracking through his chest and scorching across the hip and arm for the second one.
Is that gonna be you?
I'm imagining the stitches pop with the lightning and it just pulls it.
Nice little loud sizzle. And then I will tuck behind the pillar once again, like I wasn't even there.
Excellent. You are perfectly in position as the lid of the sarcophagi next to you cracks open and is heaved to the side. This thing heaves itself to its feet and looks down at you.
Good morning.
It seems to hurt and choke on something, and then a spray of acid comes out from this thing. In a 30-foot cone.
Glad it was over here this time.
Oh, Jesus.
Can you please make me a dexterity saving throw against acid damage?
Nice.
Like I was
20
looking
will
for it.
save. You take 6 instead of 12.
God, this fucking outfit and glass and vomit.
Where's the turn order go? There it is. Cutlass, Mr. Kill. You see this thing emerge from the sarcophagi. What would you like to do? There are 2 that you can see that are up, and these coffins just keep popping open.
This one is very hurt. This one is not hurt.
The other one. Okay, so
You
I
already
want
get sneak attack on either of them because
Yeah, I
your
wanna-
friends are fighting them.
yeah, because they're fighting and stuff. So I would like to sneak attack the one on the bottom.
Okay.
It isn't hurt. That just emerged.
Okay.
Uh,
Are you going to get in close with your short sword? Or are you
Yeah,
going
I'm gonna
to...
get in close past the pillar.
Okay.
'Cause it's,
This
what is
point
it?
will
1,
give you
2,
advantage.
3.
Yes, if you
4.
flank a creature, meaning if you're on the direct opposite side of a creature as somebody else, like the line perfectly bisects them like that, you get advantage on the attack because you're flanking. So if you
Cool.
move over there, you'll get advantage.
Unless
gonna
it's
move
like
over
an
there.
ooze or something.
Right. Some things can't be flanked.
Alright, so I'm gonna move into flanking position right here.
Hell yeah.
Right. I'm gonna do what is it? Advantage? Because I am
Advantage.
yeah. Okay, so advantage. Then I tab the sneak attack and then I go in with my short sword.
Yes, sir.
All right.
A 24 is definitely going to hit. Please click short sword in the chat.
There we go.
Very nice. 17 piercing damage as you stab and drag your blade through this thing's horrible flesh, ripping stitches and malformed undead skin as you do so. As the type of rogue that you are, you can now move away from this guy without needing to disengage. So would you like to try and stab him with an offhand dagger before you go?
I would
you-
love to try and stab him with a dagger before I eventually leave.
Okay, roll me a dagger. You still have
Same
advantage
thing with
if you're
this-
still there.
Same,
Yes, but
same
you
thing
have
with the
to
sneak attack.
uncheck sneak attack. You can only do it once per
Okay.
turn.
Oh right. You're right.
But that does
Okay.
include during someone else's turn. So if you do provoke opportunity, if someone provokes an opportunity attack, you can do sneak attack.
Huh. Okay.
is
That's
fun.
good to know. So I just roll dagger, right? At advantage.
Dagger at advantage, yes sir. 26 is definitely going to hit.
And then I press the dagger.
In the chat, yes sir. Very
Nice.
nice. It is -3 because it's an offhand weapon, so it's 4 damage.
Right.
As you stab into this one, bloodying this one as well. You do have rakish audacity. You only moved, what, 10 feet to get here? So you still have 20 feet of movement. If you'd like to move away, you can do so without fear of being attacked. Or you can stay there and help
And
shoot.
that's how many spaces? That's
20 feet, so 4
4. Yeah. Okay.
in
So,
any direction that you want to go.
I'm gonna move back into
Right where you were.
If you do
Oh.
want to use the measuring tool, it's up in the top left. It's just the ruler. It should be right below the magnifying glass.
Oh, that's
Unless-
okay. Cool.
Unless you have the new UI, yeah. I don't know which UI you
That's
start with.
the ruler says snap to center, no snapping. Okay, I see it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But
Snap
what
to
was
center
it?
is gonna be the best,
1,
yeah.
2, 3, 4. I'm over here in this corner.
Hell yeah. You got partial cover with the pillar.
Yeah, with the pillar.
Okay,
And that's me.
if that's you. There is the crack of a sarcophagus being pushed open. This thing is going to climb up and out with half of its movement. Then go 5, 10, 15 feet, staggering towards the Lion Man, the fairy, and the woman on fire. Penziver,
Is that a new Lewis Carroll book?
yes, is going to load her crossbows and fire one at the one next to Shuri and miss, one at this one and hit for 9 piercing damage. And she's going to reload and back up. This one is already fighting you, Zeke. It's no longer afraid of you, though. You did not reckless attack. You don't like to do that, so a claw of a 7 will miss. It is going to roar and try and bring down its great club. 9.
Nope. Catch you with the
Alrighty.
sword.
Oh, and this one could have attacked you, but I didn't remember. Oh well, that's on me. Zashi.
Okay. I'm.
Think about it. Consider it.
I am.
You are concentrating on Flame Blade.
Let it
Ah,
marinate.
very true. Alright, let me just then. I'm going to Misty Step for advantage over here. Slash at him with my Flame Blade.
Flame Blade. Blade of flame from the wizard. 23 is definitely gonna hit. See how you do for damage. 12 big ones. Doesn't look like you could take it again as you sear into the flesh of this thing's behind.
And that's my turn.
Hell yeah, it smells like ham. Lucelle, you're 15 feet up. You're pressed against the top of the ceiling.
Yeah, her wings flutter against it. She's like, yeah. And she's going to. These things look kind of slow and sluggish. Here, have some of this, and she casts sacred flame on it. So a little moonlight that she likes that projects off her all occasionally kind of intensifies, and it has to make a dexterity saving throw versus her.
Which
DC. This guy between Zashi and Zeke.
Dex save 15.
He makes it, so it doesn't matter.
All right. Are you good where you are?
She will move. She's gonna fly above. How tall are these things?
They're 9-ish feet tall because
so
of
they
their
could probably-
clawed
they
dragon
could probably
feet.
reach her, even if she's 15 feet up, huh?
Yeah, you moved away, but you can see that this one is still tracking you.
She moves. So she was here. It's 15, 20. She's gonna hang back.
Okay, you're gonna provoke 2 opportunity attacks when you do that.
Oh, from who? From both of them? They got reach?
From both of them, yes.
Okay, then that's fine.
You find out that both of them have reach. One attempts to claw you, the other attempts to hit you with the Great Club. The claw will miss with a 7, but I believe the Great Club is gonna hit with a 22.
Yep.
Alright, that 10-foot reach coming in clutch. 16 bludgeoning damage for you.
Okay, so as she's turning to fly away, the other guy bats her, and she goes flying into the pillar. Whack! He said 16.
And you have a bonus action? Or is that you?
Yeah, I'm not gonna use it.
Okay, Zeke.
But you said 16,
Alrighty.
right?
Yes.
Alrighty, let's go for this man's right here.
I bet you will.
Great sword.
Great sword.
Hey,
So that's a great sword.
That's the greatest sword.
What does that look like?
Bisect him from hip up to the left shoulder.
Heck
And
yeah.
just let the top half slide off as the bottom half stumbles and falls.
Okay.
And then immediately sort of bound over the corpse of this thing and on all fours as the sword clacks on the ground in my hand, bound over to this one.
Okay.
I know I'll get the opportunity from this one, I assume.
No, it just made one.
Oh, that's
It
right.
doesn't get multiple reactions.
Easy! And then take a claw slash as I approach.
Okay. 25
and
hits.
then another one.
13 misses.
Another one.
So
Another one.
yeah,
6 slashing.
basically, just rather than swinging my claw, yeah, just running past and letting it gouge across its arm.
Hell yeah. Is that you?
Yes.
All right. There is a final Skyrim crack as the sarcophagus pops open. Half of this thing's movement to stand up. 5, 10. Slam on the Lion Man. 20.
Tiger
Great club.
Man.
Tiger Man.
Yeah.
9 bludgeoning reduced to 4. Lucelle, a claw in your direction. 8.
Myth.
Alrighty. This thing steps here and it knocks over that medical tray covered with the unguents and things, and they roll on the ground. One of them, you see, seems to roll free and has a particularly ornate, sort of, seal stamped into a wax label on it. You all see it as it rolls by. Shuri.
We're quickly tumbling over this. Getting that delicious lineup once again. You know it, you love it.
You're gonna put it real close to Panaziver and Lucelle.
Blacklight.
Black lightning shoots out in a crackling, rippling bloom. 4 is gonna fail. 2 is gonna fail. 27 lightning damage. Once again, you're gonna bloody one and kill the other. What does that look like?
Damn.
Just continuously tearing through the center of these things, popping them. Following the
Like-
stitch work and just like scorching that away as these things start to disassemble before my eyes.
It's like
Hell
the Raiders
yeah.
of the Lost Ark with the Nazis getting killed by the Ark of the Covenant.
And actually, no. Yeah, no one can pinch between. I'll remain there for the moment.
Alrighty. Another sarcophagus. No.
Oh, shit.
Another one.
Oh my god.
Mr. Kill, what would you like to do?
Alright, so this guy in front of us is fresh right here. He just hopped out the bando, right? I'm assuming
But he did just get blasted by lightning.
he did get blasted
He's
with
about
lightning, though, that
halfway
is true.
now.
Fine,
Panaziver
see.
and Lucelle's hair are standing on end, as is Zeke's, actually, for that matter.
Cool. I would like to sneak attack this guy. Well, does he know I'm here? Does he see me?
You are not
Yep.
hidden from him, so you
Cool.
will get sneak attack if you hit because one of your allies is near him. If you want advantage, you need to either steady aim, which means you sacrifice moving and your bonus action to gain advantage on any attack, or you can move to flank him over here with Z.
You know what? Yeah, let's move to a flank. Yeah, I want to flank him. So I'm gonna go ahead.
You
and
go
flank him from over here.
back up to the top. Yeah, there you go.
Right, I'm gonna go flank him, and then that right there, I want to hit him with the my short sword again.
Hit him with the high.
The high.
All right, advantage.
So because he's all right, advantage, right?
'Cause-
And you said because he's messing with him, so I could also hit him with the sneak.
Sneak procs on advantage when one of your allies is fighting them, or because you're when you're alone fighting somebody in melee combat and they don't have anybody to help them, you also get advantage. Or not advantage,
All right,
sneak
cool. I guess
because you're so
okay,
savvy.
cool.
Dope.
Yeah.
So sad. So,
Swashbuckler.
Yeah. So you're really good at singling people out. You're a finisher, not a starter.
bets.
So
Just
finish
like
it.
in real life. So yeah, I hit him with the.
Hey now.
So I hit him with the short sword.
Yes, sir.
You have no idea the restraint it
20.
took to not go. Hey now.
20 is gonna fucking hit as we all
Alright.
sing. Hey now.
Hey now, and then I press sword, right?
Yes, you
And
do.
then, bada boom.
Mr. Kill, would you please describe how you kill this guy?
Right. So as I jump over and flank him, you know what I'm saying? You know, the flank. And as we're singing "Hey Now," you know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
I proceed to stab him viciously right in the back. He doesn't see it coming, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't know what's going on. Stab him so hard, right?
Fuck yeah.
Blood just spurts all over the place, and then he just limps over and just keels over and dies.
Just cut the spinal cord, and he just keels
severed
and
it.
goes down. Love that. You do still have 10 feet of movement. If you would like, you can use your bonus action to throw a dagger at this guy. Alternatively, you could move and try and hide.
You should move towards him.
No, don't. You'll die.
I'm gonna
Or you
I'm
might live.
gonna throw a dagger.
Okay.
From I'll throw a dagger.
Okay. Daggers have range of normal range of 20 feet. Yeah, I couldn't remember the term. Normal range. So you just click the dagger again, and we'll subtract the modifier because you're not a 2-weapon fighter.
And I'm still not. I'm not sneaking attacking because I already did
You're not
that.
sneak attacking.
So
You already did
just-
that, and no advantage because you're not flanking.
And no advantage because I'm not flanking. So it's normal dag.
As a rogue, you're toggling that advantage every turn. It's either on or off or on again.
Yeah.
Sneak
I
attack.
like to see it.
Yeah.
All right, so normal dag.
15 will hit.
Just the D4.
Alright.
not plus anything.
Yes. So if you mouse over the 5, you see it says 1d4 plus dex. Because this is a bonus action attack, you don't get to add your dexterity modifier to the damage. So it's just 2 piercing, but your dagger is now sticking out of this thing's chest.
Yeah. Okay. Bet. I like to see that.
Are you good where you are?
Yeah, I am good where I am. Let's. I'm gonna stay right here.
Alrighty. This thing is going to lurch in your direction. Pretty angry about that. It's gonna
Shit.
try and claw you. 15. Is a 15 the same or higher than your AC?
Let's see. A
AC is
15
right next
is
to your
the exact same.
Okay, so if it meets, it will beat. You are going to take 5 slashing and 5 poison damage from that. 10
Got
total.
it.
Then it's going to try and swing its great club at you. But a crit fail is always going to miss. It slams into the tile ground in front of you and you jump back. So
Can I
the two
do
ways
this?
two ways to take damage. You can manually just edit the number. So you could just, take 1 down in the tens place. Or if you click on your token and then click in the green bubble and you just type over the number that's there, you type minus, for in this example, 10, and then hit enter. It will do the math for you.
Oh, really? So I just put -10 and it does that. That's crazy.
In the blue bubble, in the green bubble.
In the
yes.
green bubble, right? -10,
And you hit enter.
and then hit enter.
Boom.
I like this.
I'm so
I fuck
proud
with
of you, my
that.
son.
Oh my God! Thank you, Father.
Father
Father.
help. Pandaziver's gonna fire a pair of hand crossbows over your shoulder. 14 and a 17 are both gonna hit for 9 and 7 for 16 damage, which will bloody this creature. Zashi!
Okay, I'm gonna magic missile him with all 3.
All 3 magic missiles.
And you know it's Jim's.
And you know it's Jin's magic missile. Whoop, 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 whoop. Don't forget to subtract the thing that it costs every time to cast this spell. 'Cause it's money to cast that spell.
Yeah, it's
Cash
just
money.
1 GP per, right? Or per cast.
Yes.
I did have all my spells set up properly, but they all, I don't know why, are now spell cards then.
Because Roll20 sucks. You don't have advantage, so a 22 will hit, a 10 will miss, and a 12 will miss.
Fucking yeah.
7 force damage. You slam this thing in the back of the head, and it goes and turns. Is that gonna be you?
Yeah, that's me.
Lucille!
Little fucker
Lucy.
hit me with a bat. These guys. Do I want to? Well, she's also got a -1 to attack rolls because she's exhausted. Look.
Not -1, just disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Sorry.
Not on attack rolls, just on ability checks. Only.
Oh, okay. Then she's gonna fire a firebolt at it.
Okay.
Fire. Firebolt. Where you at? The heck? Firebolt. Oh, 1 second, I gotta fix the spell real quick. Apologies.
Roll 20's being like that tonight.
Yeah.
It's that bitching us tonight.
Love to see it.
As long as my power holds up.
If you want, you can also just roll a d20 and tell us what your. Never mind. 16's gonna hit. Ooh,
16
very nice.
fire damage.
Very cool. Radiant Soul. 16 fire damage will nearly kill this thing. Not quite though. Is that gonna be you?
She yells back at it. That's what you get for hitting with a bat, you fucking dick. And yeah, that's it.
Ezekiel.
Alrighty.
We all know how this is gonna go.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'm coming for him.
You're what?
Question. If I were here, if I were to move here, would that be flanking?
No.
No? Alright. In which case, I'm just gonna basically bound over these two corpses, sticking my claws into them on my feet to push myself off, and just launch forward two-handed sword into this thing's gut. Reckless attack.
What does that look like?
Yeah, I just launch into this thing. Sword goes pretty much all the way in and all the way up to the hilt, and just knocks this thing over, and then I kick it off my blade as I pull it out. Just
Hell yeah.
panting, covered in blood, and just... and just like grit my teeth.
Captain,
My
this place
neck.
sucks.
I don't know. I kind of like it. Flick the
That's
blood
because you're
off my
crazy,
blade.
motherfucker.
We fucking destroyed those. Whatever they are.
Yeah, I know we
Got it.
destroyed them, but they still hoard
I
us back.
apologize for I apologize for hiding halfway in the beginning of the match, but you know, good on us.
I mean, that's tactics. Normally, I'd do
I
hiding
mean-
too.
You killed
You
him.
did what you're good at.
Zeke, you get 18 points of healing.
Thank you, Giggles.
Yeah, and I have no more magic at least for spell slots. I can do some stuff, but her hands kind of like flicker with light. But I'm pretty much tapped right now, y'all.
I'm starting to get a little tired too myself.
I'm pretty well gassed.
Got hit a little bit, but not too bad.
Let's see what these things might have had. To be honest, I'm interested in seeing what these weird crystal bitches be getting.
You check the crystal bitches, I'll check the big bitches.
Yeah, Zeke's just gonna like just fascinatedly pull apart the crystal stalkers and see what bits they have that he could feasibly take as trophies.
I mean, the hide would probably be the best, unless you want the head, which is a classic trophy. Their interiors don't make sense. They don't really seem to have organs so much as they seem to just kind of... It's almost like it was filled with some kind of magic that sustained it, and it is
Just
now
like a crystal
gone.
soup.
Yeah,
It's just like a giant single-celled organism.
basically,
Oh,
it's
Jesus.
basically just like you keep going through it, and it's just this strange, like, marbled meat the whole way through. Not quite muscle, not quite
Yeah.
fat, not quite just like flesh. It's this weird amalgamation. There are even like,
Taste a little bit of it on his finger to see what it's like.
oh, it's incredibly acidic to the taste. very much like heavily metallic and silicated.
Silicated, yeah.
Yeah. To the point that your body, like, you have that classic like cat face as soon as you touch it.
Well, that's disappointing. Well, I'm never gonna get the taste off my tongue. It's just like rubbing his tongue with his paws on it
Yeah.
for a little bit.
Like a
You
very
like
upset
for-
bear.
Yeah.
Hey, Captain,
For like
we got
5
some food in the bag.
seconds.
You want to try to nibble on some food? Maybe that'll help.
Just give me some water or drink or something.
No problem there. Why don't you
I'll
take
dig
the
in and
cup?
Find the strongest flavored liquid I can that's in there. Maybe some alcohol or something and just whoosh it around in my mouth and
yeah,
spit
I
it
think
out.
I think there's still some of that whiskey. Or no, Cherie would have that on her person. Probably.
Yeah, I think that's Cherie's. Let's see here. We have merchant's weights, figurines. No
I'm
liquor.
sure the other folk had like a little bit of hard liquor somewhere.
Yeah, there's no liquor in the bag. Of
Not in the
holding,
bag of holding though.
Okay.
Just water.
Alright, I'll take some water, just swish it around, spit it out.
Make it taste whatever you want it to taste like with prestidigitate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. Yeah, but I'll start peeling the hide off one of these crystal bastards.
It is messy, purpley work. The fluids are more akin to snot than blood.
How does it smell?
It's. Have you guys ever? This is gonna be a really far reach, but have you ever had to pick sheep's wool out of a farm dog's teeth?
No.
Okay,
I'm
it's
gonna say I've
smelly
never-
and warm, and you get covered in saliva, and it takes a while. It's like that.
I'm imagining it's like trying to scrape the fat off a particularly. That this is a very niche thing, also.
Yeah.
But I've gotten a rabbit that had like enlarged breast tissue that was full of milk, and I had to try and scrape it off the inside of the skin, and it just kept oozing milk, and it was impossible to get off. I'm imagining it's like that.
Yeah, like not unlike peeling a pill bug out of its shell. As soon as you're removing the meat from the interior of this sort of, it's not exactly a
like-
husk. It's more skin-like than that, but it kind of all just falls
I'm
shapeless
imagining-
as you're pulling it out.
There's like a layer of goop that is just stuck to the interior of the
Mhm.
skin that you have to keep scraping off, and
Mhm.
it's just more every
Mhm.
time.
Yeah, squeezing an aloe vera thing. Anyway, we need to stop giving metaphors for this. That was like 6.
Sorry.
Kill, as you look down, you realize that though most of the potions and unguents spilled or were destroyed, most of which appear to already have been spoiled, the one that caught all of your eyes is actually right next to your foot and appears undamaged.
Right next to my foot.
Yes.
Alright,
It
I
looks
would
like
like to. Looks like, oh, it looks like that. Ah, okay. What can I do? I could pick this up and give
Pick it
it a look.
It's a glass jar
Alright.
about 3 inches in diameter.
Okay, so it's alright. I pick it up and I just, kind of glance at it, look around, and then just look over to you guys, and I'm like, does this look familiar? Does the wax indicate something? Do you guys know what this is?
Anyone with any history of the organizations of this world, so basically everybody can roll history to everybody except I'll say probably Lucelle and Cherie can roll history to know about this icon, this wax
I can
symbol.
also.
You can also roll, yeah.
Okay. History.
You Cutlass, you're not sure. Zeke, it seems familiar, but you can't quite place it. And Zashi goes, "Oh yeah, that's from one of the Faerunian military depots."
Yes, actually.
That's military supplies. This is probably some kind of healing unguent, healing like ointment.
Spread it on your holes.
Fuck. Jesus.
Spread it all over your holes, whatever holes you have.
Well, you know, any new ones, I guess.
Or if your old holes are hurting too.
Your old holes.
Your old holes, of course.
He's an old.
If it's, I offer it to the others, to anybody else that's hurt in the group. Hurt more than me in the group.
I got splashed a little, but I'm fine.
You
I got
should
a
all
couple
you should be
knocks,
able to
but-
see everybody's hit like HP bars and stuff above their head.
Oh
I got a
yeah,
couple knocks, but I think Giggles is probably down the worst of us.
I suggest I point into Lucille's direction or Lucille's direction. Would you like to partake?
Sure. I
Rub
mean,
this on your body.
okay. Yeah, sure. I'll try it out. See what it does. Gee, it does have a really bad, like, a giant welt. It's basically her entire lower back, her entire back, and it's actually got a split on the skin near her shoulder blade.
Shit, it's perfect.
All right, you open the jar. Excuse me. It smells faintly of aloe. The jar and its contents are about a half pound. It's pretty small.
Wow.
Beautiful.
It smells not so like horrible death in this place now. I guess that stuff's nice.
Smells like Benadryl.
What's Benadryl?
I don't know. It just smells like it.
Benadryl was the name of the local scuzzy doctor where you grew up. He was
Yeah.
headaches.
Dr.
Benadryl sounds like a
Benadryl.
Dragonborn name, to be
Yeah,
honest.
exactly.
And that's where Laura was born.
Benadryl.
Yeah.
Benadryl.
He was known for trying to convince people to allow him to use Trepanic, but no one let him.
Lucille, as you
That's a
take
niche
and
joke.
as you take and apply some of this ointment, you learn what it is. You currently have 5 doses, so if you're going to keep this item kill, make sure you set up a tracker, maybe next to your arrows, for the ointment of how many doses that you have, because it does not regenerate. There's a limited supply.
Said the trackers of the.
So I get to roll a 2d8 plus 2?
2d8 plus 2, yes, as you apply this ointment to your large bruise.
Holy
You heal
shit,
for
that's almost,
15.
yeah, I think that's all the hit points, almost all the hit points you took.
Very nice.
Oh, nice.
Are you also going to have some, Mr. Kill?
Yes, I would love to have some.
That stuff is amazing. I think you should hold on to, because I have a limited source of healing, and it's good to have it split out. That way, you know, if somebody goes down, you can help them out still. So yeah, you should definitely hold on to that. But be careful with it. It's valuable as fuck. That will save lives.
Oh, this will be put to good use. I assure you.
She stretches and she looks like she's been revitalized almost. She's almost full HP again.
Do you see next to your arrow where it says like you have, under your short rest and long rest buttons, you have breath, weapon, chromatic wording, your arrows, and now your ointment?
Hold on, sorry.
No worries.
Say that one more time.
On your character sheet, on the right hand side,
Hmm.
I added an ointment tracker for you next to your arrows. Do you see it?
Right hand side. Okay, short rest, long rest. Chromatic ointment. See it? Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So Lucille used one of the 5 uses for 15 HP. You
I
just
used
used
one.
it for 10 HP. Make sure you get that. That gets
Oh
you
yeah,
back
let me
up to
put
full.
that back.
And then you have 3 uses remaining. And once you get rid of them, this thing is gone. The only other thing you need to do is in the bottom middle of your character sheet, where in your equipment, you need to add the ointment.
Okay. Bottom equipment, add ointment. Got it.
So hit that little plus, just type ointment, like healing ointment or whatever you want in there. You don't need to worry about the weight.
Got it. Adding it now.
Good stuff.
But yeah, we use the ointment. It's good. I heal, and then I put it away in my sack, my
Your
large sack.
Yes. You all see as Kill
My large sack.
turns around, unzips one of the many pockets on his very large backpack,
Large.
and then
Very
sticks his
large.
arm like up to the shoulder in it, and seems to place the ointment into this very small pocket that his whole arm is in, and then pull it out and zip it back up.
Yeah, because it's a very large
Bill,
sack.
While you're doing this, you see a fairy who looks down at her bag of holding and looks back at your backpack, and like this face of just like utter jealousy just sparks on her face. Her eyes get all like scary glinty at you. And yeah, she's sitting there on the floor looking at you.
I'm like completely oblivious, and I just look over and like, "What is wrong? Why do you keep looking at my enormous sack? What is the issue?"
It's so big.
Why?
I'm jealous because I only have this little one.
Do not worry. All sacks are equal.
You know, they're evolving.
The memes.
But yeah, that's me right there. I just put it in the sack. Also, did we look at these big guys, the big giant dudes?
Not yet.
I did. I
Oh,
was.
you want to do that?
Yeah, I rolled for it.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's all you.
That's all good. I've just been waiting for that to.
You rolled to investigate these guys? Oh, yes, a 23. You, Zashi, spend basically this whole time examining one of the more intact bodies. And you determined that while the basis for these things range from human to half-elf to half-orc, all of the arms and legs seem to have come from the same creature, or perhaps were grown from the same creature. It's hard to tell. But they clearly used corpses fairly fresh, probably that died in the last, I don't know, day and a half, 2 to 3 days. That were then grafted and set invisibly to wait here for some reason, almost as if they were being stored for later use. You're reminded of crypts where terracotta warriors were left to protect the inhabitants.
The feeling, Cuddy might have been one of these things in a day or two if we hadn't showed up.
Oh God, that is very disturbing. How in the hell?
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Cannot stress enough. I didn't think it was gonna get this bad. Jesus.
Yeah, it don't look fun.
And they slept in boxes this whole time? Definitely not fun.
I think they were
I don't
quite
know.
sleeping at that point.
They look comfortable boxes, but I don't think the rest of it looks like a good deal. Just on a quick glance, there are an equal number of these things as sarcophagi, yeah?
No,
Like there aren't any unopened sarcophagi?
no, there are several unopened sarcophagi.
Shit, let's make sure this is done. Can you point to the unopened ones?
Yes, the one underneath Lucelle, this one, and this one in the corner here.
Alright,
Right.
folks.
Oh, actually in this one.
Alright.
There are 4.
Let's
There are 9 sarcophagi.
let's make sure this is done. Everyone will get around this one. Get ready to just absolutely wreck anything inside it.
Hey Cap, is it okay if I like not stand next to the scary sarcophagus thingy? and get
So
smushed like a
long as
buggy.
you got something to throw.
Oh
at
yeah,
me.
Yeah, I
can I
got
like
lasers
go
to throw at
back?
her.
You can go wherever you want.
I'm just gonna take a step back, seeing as though I've been standing next to this thing for a very long
Easy
time.
enough.
I'm just gonna go back
Is
here
it-
next to the dead body.
Can you come give me a hand with this? If you want to hop on the other side so that we can confuse this thing as it gets up, if it is there. That'd be handy.
She'll nods, brace herself, and turn into you and start pushing.
Oh, well, I guess I'll hop on the other side then. Just to
Whoa.
be able to flank if it gets up.
Oh, sure, okay.
Yeah. And
Sorry,
then
I thought
we'll-
you were saying get out of the way when it opens. I misinterpreted.
No, you're good. Alrighty. Everybody ready?
Ready.
Yeah, everybody prepares an action. Zashi, you've still got your fire.
heave!
You heave the lid of the sarcophagus off to the side between you and Hanaziver. It shatters on the stone floor. You turn the empty interior of the sarcophagus, awaiting its occupant.
I'm gonna poke the interior with the sword.
There is nothing invisible inside, but good checking.
I'm gonna waggle around inside.
There's nothing small and invisible inside, as far as you can tell. If you'd like to make a dedicated check, you can investigate for illusion.
Alright, I think we're good. Next one. Let's never be too careful. This one?
And under the sarcophagus, another one pops out.
Haha! You didn't check under the sarcophagus, fool!
We didn't check the sarcophagus's sarcophagus.
It's an
It's just
Elden,
a
it's the
step
Elden Ring
up,
dungeon
just down to
puzzle.
the stage
Did you
through
check
here.
under the elevator?
No.
Yo, the hidden wall.
Oh, just wait. You heave this one off as well. It is also apparently empty.
Waggle around inside.
As far as you can tell, it's
Sword.
still empty.
Alright, cool. Next one. This one's already open.
This one is open, yes. The next one is down here.
Alright.
In quick order, I will narrate. You check this one and the last one. They are all empty.
Okay. And no goodies in them either?
No goodies in them. It seems like they were awaiting merely.
What's this?
It's like a headstone.
Okay.
It's just like a carved. It does have like writing carved into it, but I don't believe you speak the language. If you want to paste your language, if
There's
anyone...
some kind of writing here. I don't read it. Might be dragon speak if I had to guess.
You're.
It is not draconic. As Ashi comes over to look at it.
It's not anything I can read.
It's not primordial?
It is not primordial.
You got a guess as to what it might be, Sparks?
Let's see.
Doubt it's Elvish.
Maybe like I don't know, a history check or something, or an intelligence check to see whether, even if she doesn't know the language, she might be able to guess what it is.
Yes, I need to check something first, though, to make sure that I can answer correctly. Okay, yeah, history check, Zashi, if you want to try and figure out what languages I'm speaking.
I'm sorry, Captain. If I had more juice in me, I could cast comprehend languages and try to figure it out, but
It's
I'm
all
sorry.
good, Giggles.
I'm
Best
out.
we stay alive rather than indulge in bookworming.
But I want to be more helpful.
With the 26, as well as the
Plenty of-
power of, what's it called? The power of logic, you know that because it's not Elven, because you have people in the party that speak Elven, and you know that it's not Sylvan, because you speak Sylvan, you can't read it, but because it's written in the Elvish script, using Elvish letters, this is most likely Undercommon.
Wow. Zashi is so smart.
Hey, Cuddy, you don't speak underspeak, do you?
Nope, I have no idea. I don't understand what underspeak is.
Under. Yeah, no. Someone got some parchment? Maybe take a rubbing of this thing?
Chuckles under.
Zashi, your flame blade is going to go away at this point.
Oh.
And I assume by now I don't know silvery barbs. Oh yeah, we took a short rest.
Did that?
It had like an hour on it.
Okay, if it was just an hour, then yeah. I don't actually remember what you got that from, so.
Snorting the
Oh, right.
magical cocaine.
Yeah, magic coke. Yes.
Okay.
That is gone.
Magic
Um,
cocaine.
I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be back quick, but Zeke's suggesting that
Oh.
someone
That's the wrong button.
Y'all want to do a quick bathroom break? I
Apologies.
need to order food.
Sure.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay.
Zeke's
sure.
suggesting that someone takes a recording or rubbing or whatever of this carving so that we can show it to fucking mother. Or
Yeah.
whoever the bitch is.
Don't you talk about your mother like. Alright, 10 minutes. I'll see you all back here at 11:32. Not a shade of a moment later, and if we're all back before that, we'll get started again.
See you in an hour.
Boop!
Gotcha. Be right.
Alrighty. I'm back. Anyone else still around?
I'm here. Never left. There's comments.
Hello.
Yo.
I am back with food of plenty.
Little bit.
I return.
Welcome back.
Sup, stream?
Substream.
Shout out to all the gamers.
Hey gamers, you like she-male comedy?
If you like that, press that subscribe button and hit that like.
Ring that bell.
Ring the bell to, I don't know, just ring it. It's there.
Ring it!
If
Ring
you
it
have
because you
Amazon
have
Prime-
ADHD and nothing else better to do.
If you got Amazon Prime and you got a free sub, it's appreciated.
Oh yeah, I gotta.
That clip gets me every fucking time.
The slurp.
Hey. Let's go to Josh's Twitch and go to videos and go to clips.
Slurp.
No featured clips. No. Unchecked featured clips only. Here we go. Clips by top. You're a weak, simple-minded baboon at Doom's
What?
Gate. No mercy banshee ball. Pepija. Earmuffs. All these are clipped by Rossi. Where's something that was from this game? Hold on. Ah, here we go. Nya.
Oh god. Oh Christ. Yeah. But the slurp, Nate. The slurp.
I'll pay you.
Pay
me what? Money.
Oh.
Huh?
Thank you, Sonic Splash, for the community sub. Oh shit! Thank you.
I told you. Gift the sub. I want to see it. No problem, bro. No problem. Of course.
Hold on. Put the just a sip.
Just a sip.
Just a sip.
Just
Pop
a
that.
sip.
Just a sip.
Just a sip. Oh, I'll get closer. As I...
Just a sip. Oh god.
Slurp. Ugh.
Oh my god.
Should I describe it not lewdly?
Not lewdly.
Is everybody back?
Yeah. I'm here.
Jesus,
back.
that's more.
Babe, are you there? I know you're sitting in the same room as me, but are you there? Alrighty,
Hey,
let's
quickly.
get back to it. Where?
Surgical
Oh, what?
tools.
Surgical tools. What about them?
Are there any that stand out to me?
No.
Damn it. But I'll still take the knives, thank you.
Okay. There are a pair of scalpels, one slightly larger than the other. They've just a little bit of rust on them.
Perfect. Tetanitis
Cool.
is the excellent enemy.
They are
Are
not
they-
useful as daggers. They are definitely precision instruments.
Are
Oh,
these
yes, they are.
torches of any interest? Or these light sources? What are they? They seem very red.
They do appear to be torches. They are entirely comprised of metal and are topped with these red gemstones that are glowing, but they do flicker in the same way that fire does.
If I like hold my hand up to it, does it feel warm?
No,
Touch it?
no warmth or anything. But as you touch it, you realize it's not a torch in a bracket. It is like attached to the wall. The torch and bracket are one piece that are bolted to the wall.
Can I like take the crowbar from earlier and like wrench one of them off the wall?
You could. It will all come off in one piece.
That's fine. I mean,
Okay.
I'd like to wrench the crystal out of the bearing or whatever it is, but if
That if you'd like to do that, if you'd like to do that instead, that's definitely possible.
yeah, that's something I want to do.
Okay. Give me an athletics with advantage because you're using the crowbar.
Alrighty.
Vanderziver's gonna come and listen at this door. It pops out as the crystal pops free of the like metallic housing that you bend out of the way. The glow in it flickers and dies as it falls, and you catch it.
Oh shit.
Damn it.
Does it look like it's valuable aside from being glowy?
I mean,
Is
you were
that
able to
good?
you were able to sell one of the other ones, but those ones seem to retain their light. This one does not. You're not sure. I mean, there's probably someone somewhere who'd buy it. Would
Alright,
any
I'll pocket it,
crystal merchant buy it? Yeah.
go over to this one over here and try and take it out without removing it from the iron.
Okay.
holder.
So it's like it's an iron torch that terminates in like a flat plate that's set against the wall. So you
Yeah.
wrench the plate out, and it is
Yeah.
usable as a torch that basically just has a large paperweight on the bottom, about the shape and size of a piece of paper,
Okay.
but made of the same black iron.
I'll take it.
That
Maybe
will
we
make you
can
glow.
put one of these on the wall of the ship. I don't know. Seems cool. Little memento. Hey Giggles, can we throw this in the bag?
Sure.
I'll throw it over to you.
She swoops in and catches it like a pelican.
In her mouth.
No, the bag is the
I assume the bag of holding is the pelican mouth. Yeah.
You
Okay.
You just heard like a loud.
Yeah, no, I know. I was just fucking with you.
Henniziver will give the thumbs up on this door.
Who would like to be the first?
Yeah, sure. I'm meat sponge, I guess.
Lucille flies up high again.
You see a long hallway, in the middle of which the ground appears to have sunk in, and earth and water seem to have risen up. And you can smell from the way it smells that's salt water, not fresh water, that's bubbling up, forming that small pool.
Alright, this is probably the way forward. Here's a thought. Do we want to go check those caves those things came out of?
Basically at the edge of the map, Sashi can tell you that they get too narrow for a person to move through unless you are,
Okay.
yeah. If you'd like to, you can go as far as the map goes, but beyond that, they're basically too narrow to go
Alright, cool.
further.
Hey, Sparks, you didn't see anything fun in there? Sparks? Yo.
She's catatonic.
What was that?
Sashi.
Please repeat that.
You see anything fun in the tunnels those crystal bitches came out of?
Nope, just mostly crystals, if I recall correctly. I can send
Alrighty.
it back in.
Um,
Is it still there? Where'd it
How long
go?
does it last? It's right here above you.
I'm thinking we, maybe take a couple crystals of decent size before we, head on ahead, because if this place is anything like the last one, it'd be nice to, have something before it sinks into the ocean again.
Ocean? Ocean. You said ocean. Like a full body of water ocean. Like,
Yes.
Yeah, we're under the
Ah.
sea, kinda.
ah.
I
Huh.
believe it's indefinite until I dispel it.
Dope.
So, a thing you guys might not know, and it's kind of funny. Yeah, it's a little hair. I have a very, very big I'm terrified of the ocean. I can
Pirate
swim.
who's scared of the
I can
sea.
swim. I can
Oh,
swim, but
Ain't that
it's
rich?
only if I need to. That's it. I can't stand it.
We're gonna get you some water wings.
If I'm in a boat, it's fine. But you say
I love
under the sea, yeah.
Yeah, we'll try not to drown you.
Cool. Just putting it out. Just putting it out there. You know.
Is it because
I'm
you're a red
sorry,
dragon?
that's funny. Anyways, yeah, let's grab a couple of decent sized crystals before we head on, I think. I want to make sure we come out of this with something. What are y'all
Good.
thoughts?
I agree with it entirely.
Alrighty, someone give me a hand.
Money is everything.
You're broke, you're
Not
broke.
entirely.
Money is all. Money rules everything.
And I guess partially from here, partially from where I went back. I won't bother moving all the way back, but it'd be nice to get a couple of decent sized crystals. I'm fine breaking them off if they're not complete.
Okay.
I just want to get a decent amount.
Okay.
I don't know how much I could get in, how much we could get in like 20 minutes, half an hour.
Let's say you guys take half an hour. How many people are helping with this crystal acquisition? How many pickaxes are there?
I have 2.
You have 2 pickaxes. Okay, so maybe Zeke and Cherie are gonna work on this, or is Kill wanting to help?
I would like to help, but I do not have a pickaxe. Do you think I could scan the room for a pickaxe?
You could probably use one of Cherie's, because I'm
Yeah.
using one of Cherie's as well.
You would be better to do it than Cherie is. You are much stronger looking than she is.
Oh,
So why
Actually,
don't-
I think I have my own pick, actually. Yeah,
Well, then
I've got my own pick. So
I would love to help.
All right, everybody who is mining, roll me in athletics for half an hour's worth of mining gemstones.
Not advantage or anything.
No advantage. This is an
Normal.
overtime effort.
Dig, boy.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
You gave it to
No,
Kill.
the one you gave me.
The
different.
character inspiration. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give
Yeah.
Oh my god.
my once per to Kill for his athletic, if he wants it.
Were you not the first to use yours on the? I'm almost positive on.
I have not used mine at all.
I used my session inspiration on Kill.
Yeah, I'm almost positive.
And I used mine.
I did not.
I
use
don't
mine at
think
all.
Cherie used hers.
Okay, and I'm misremembering. Okay. Then reroll for me, Kill. You are being given another
Reroll.
reroll
Awesome.
because this helps the whole party.
Right. Athletics. Oh wait. No. There we go.
18. Very nice. Okay, with a
Good, good,
20, a
good, good.
19, and an 18, I'm going to roll a d6 for the nat 20. I'm going to roll a d4 each for the 19 and 18. Okay, you guys total acquire 7 of these large fist-sized gemstones.
All right, let's chuck them in the bag.
They are purple in color, but are not quite amethyst and not quite purple quartz.
So purple faceted stones.
Mhm.
Times 6.
Fist-sized, 7 of them.
7.
Zashi, where'd your mind go? Oh, it's just
exploring.
roving. It's just roving. Okay.
All
It's
the
gone.
doors it can go through, I scouted forward, but there's mostly just closed doors. But there are some that I think connect other places. I'm getting information.
Okay. Zashi's looking to guide the party when they're ready to move forward. So as the half hour ends, you come back, you place all of the rocks into the bag of holding, and Zashi delivers this information about where they should go.
Sorry, repeat.
You guys finish mining, you put your
Yes.
stuff in the bag of holding, and Zashi has been scouting and now can tell you the best way to go. Which way would Zashi suggest?
Also, love the
Marks,
fact you're getting.
you,
Sorry, are these stairs?
They are stairs. They are choked and completely filled with rubble.
Okay.
They seem to actually have led down, not up.
I think the party should go to this door.
Why don't you lead the way, Zashi?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but please lead on.
Oh, runs back. Follow me down this tunnel.
And the party goes a-moving. Zara passes a door and looks at it, fingering her thieves' tools, and then keeps walking.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
You explore all this with your floaty books, Marks.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I always forget that I have it for some reason.
I mean, it's pretty handy.
No, yeah, I wish I would remember this more often, but I can't do it all the time.
Do we want to check these side doors for passing?
I mean, we can. I
It's
just got a
good to
good
make
feeling
sure
about
nothing's
this
done it.
one.
Oh, you guys left your rogue without light in the back there.
Which one, Panzer or Kill?
To kill, kill, I'm gonna
Kill.
grab you up and put you. Lucelle is the only one currently putting off light, so you're gonna want to make sure you stay close to
Oh,
her.
also my manifest mind puts out 10 feet of light.
Where? Oh, okay. I will give it an aura.
I can send it back to Kill. Lead him with my little manifest mind.
Yeah, you should be able to see now again. Kill in this
I
lit
can
up
see
area.
everything. Oh, thank you. I got lost for a second. Thank you. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
dark. I realized what was happening as soon as Lucelle moved away and you couldn't move anymore.
I was like, wait, hold on. Thank you.
No problem. If you would like, you can also light a torch, but that will occupy one of your hands.
How does one light the torch?
You would just say that you are going to light a torch, and you mark down one of the torches from your inventory. You should have some in your backpack. If you open your Dungeoneer's pack, if you click that little icon, the little eye, if you mouse over Dungeoneer's pack, the very tiny little eye.
Dungeoneers. Hold on.
400
Is this on the? Okay.
on your character sheet?
Top.
Yeah.
Dungeoneers pack. I'm sorry, I'm looking for it. Is
Not
on
in
the
your
top of the
attacks.
sheet?
In the bottom middle in your equipment. Remember.
Bottom equipment. Okay. There. Boom. All right, and then the eye. Press that.
There you go. And if you drag that text box down and open it, you should see it includes a bunch of stuff. It should say 10 torches, so just edit that down to 9, and I will make you bright stuff. Sound good?
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm looking. I'm going in the back now. 10 torches.
Yeah, and that's just a text box, so you can just type right in it.
All right, cool. And then taking one out just so it's not.
There you go.
Cool.
You are now glowing.
Yay.
Zashi, you open this door.
I expected that to be locked.
It was not. You open the door. It is now open. You can see a small, oddly shaped room. There appears to be dirt and fungus growing in the corners of it, but nothing else of note, save a pair of rusty armor stands. Another door at the far end. Party's a little bit strung out. Y'all want to group up?
So, Kill, tell me, do you like groats?
What? Wait, what did you say? Sorry, can you repeat that?
Do you like
She
groats?
said-
Strangling people.
Like piano wire.
Oh,
Pretty handy. We had them used on us before. They definitely proved useful.
used on you?
No.
Yeah,
Killing people.
but don't worry, we killed the folk and took it from them.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That was my next question. Is how are you still alive? I mean, it seems like a pretty effective way. I'm more of the stabby type, but whatever gets it done.
Do you like
If
a
you want
spare
mine, I'm not super liable to be using it.
I'll take it.
Here you go. And I'll take it. It's basically just bundled up in my pocket. I'll throw it at you.
I like nearly catch it. It's like all falling apart in my hands. I'm trying to grab it.
It's like
Thank you,
bundled
thank
up like a ball of string.
Yeah, like a bowl of string.
It's just like a fancy one.
And a
Used for
very
killing.
expensive ball of string.
A fancy murder tool.
This is Gucci string.
Gucci strangle string.
The Gucci
Finally,
Louis Vuitton strangles.
Sparks, I'm assuming you're gonna tell us when we're getting further than your book went, yeah? Or your tiny you. What does your manifest mind look like?
It's like, like a biblically accurate angel, but it's made of words. It glows.
Holy shit. That's awesome. I'm sorry I broke character. That's fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Alright, sorry, I'm
He
just
said
saying
angel?
book because I've only ever seen the manifest mind be a book before.
Angel.
But yeah, you're a little shiny thing. It how far ahead did it take a look? Did it
I'm not able to like touch anything with it, so it went as far as this door, and then I opened the door.
You want to keep it going ahead of us, just to make sure we're
Yes,
not jumping.
but I will
on
have to open this door then.
Doors
Walks
open.
in. Oh yeah, the manifest sign's in there already. It's already crossed and like. I assume it didn't touch.
No. It is intangible. No creatures ran into it. There's nothing invisible that it bumped into in the room.
Press this shit. I'm gonna take my sword and
Listens
jab
at this
into one
door.
of these armors.
It crumbles immediately.
30 giants in
very
here. I
rusty.
really appreciate it.
Always vigilant.
Who's got the best perception?
Mm,
Okay.
Past perception's 13.
Yeah, I just
got a
got I
+3.
got a +3.
13 as well.
Panaziver also has a 13
Groups
Or,
of 13s.
plus 3.
Okay.
Cutlass, what's your proficiency, or what's your modifier for perception in your
Perception.
skills?
My skills is 6.
You are the
And
best
then-
at perception, I believe.
Oh, you should come listen at this door.
Cool. Coming and listening.
Press your
Alright.
ear to this door for us.
We've. You ever come while you listen?
Never. Never.
Give me a perception check.
All right. Just a normal.
Yep.
Normal perception. Cool.
You do not hear anything on the other side of the room, or other side of the door. You can
Not
also
gonna
tell
lie,
with the
guys.
14 that the door is not locked.
Not gonna lie, guys. The door is just not locked, and I can't hear shit. So
Chris, if you want, you can click that little door icon that you can see, and it will open
the
the
door.
dynamic lighting door if you'd like to.
Now,
I'll open the door.
I'll send my mind in.
Okay. You recognize one of the chambers that you guys were in before to the south, or the sleeping quarters that you discovered with the 2 beds. Lucille, are you doing something in that room there that you're in?
Nope. Just slow on the uptake. Barley.
We done been here before. Let's
You do know that there is still a locked door in that room that you did not open.
Which door is that?
The stinky manifest
Yeah,
of rot.
you mind coming and cracking this?
Panda's will actually walk up and place a hand at Keel's and give him a little bit of a... It's not exactly a harsh shove, but it's like a go talk to that girl shove. Like, let's see how the new guy does. Keel, would you like to try and unlock this locked door over here?
I would love to if that is
Absolutely.
okay. I would love to give my hand at this
If you
As
got
you're-
these,
because I've been volunteered as tribute.
As you're walking underneath the flying ferry, she looks down below and in your head, you hear in your head, "You got this, yo!" She shoots you a little thumbs up, and you feel, and you now have a bardic inspiration.
Bardic Inspiration is a
That's
die
over.
that you can add to any roll except damage to add to it. So if you fail, you can add the Bardic Inspiration. What die is that right now?
I think it's just the basic one right now, so D6 or D8. Let me double check.
Okay. Yeah, you're level 1, so it's a D6.
D6,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, Cutlass. On your character sheet, on the left-hand side, you'll see, near the equipment, you'll see a box that says Tools, or Tool, and it says Pro and Attribute. You've got...
Yep.
Okay, so click Thieves' Tools.
Click these
Not
tools. Got it.
not the gear, but the word Thieves' Tools.
Okay, got it. Clicking these tools.
Okay, would you like to add your Bardic Inspiration to that? You can add a D6.
Yes, I would. So I do that on the
Yes.
side here on the regular map.
Or you can type
Abs-
in the chat, you can type /r space 1d6. Whichever's easier for you.
I'll do the other thing. I'll do the thing on the side.
Hell
yeah, the roller. So I just press on D6. That's it.
Yep.
Gotcha. Oh my god.
12 is actually going to unlock this door. This is a very, very old lock, and you pop it open. And 11 was going to fail, but 12 is what I have here.
Oh, thank God.
You
I
click
mean-
and unlock the door.
Oh, nice. I opened the door. See, guys, I did it. Thank you for your inspiration. Look at that. I did it.
As you say that, you look around this room. This room looks
Oh.
very different from the others. The floor is filled with mud and dirt. Lucille, why don't you move back to where you were?
Sorry.
As well as rocks and fungus that seem to have pushed up from below the ground, or perhaps impacted into this room. And as you're scanning the room, a droplet of something viscous and red
Uh-oh.
falls to the ground in front of you, and you follow it back up, and you can see sticking to the ceiling is something red and liquidy. And as it begins to drop to the ground, you see a red, slime-like creature begin to menace you. And that's where we're gonna end today's session.
Oh my god.
Thank you guys
What?
all very much for coming today. I had a ton
Indeed.
of fun. I hope that you enjoyed joining Chris, and that everybody had fun meeting the new party member.
I had so much fun. Or honestly, truthfully, I think this is dope as hell. It was really fun. It was really funny.
Looking forward to more
I
chaos
appreciate
when we
the-
can actually get out of a dungeon and do some more bullshit.
Hell yeah.
I'm getting jumped. Yeah, for real. I see why you guys are. I see why you guys are having such a tough time. I'm getting jumped. What the fuck? Every
Yes,
5
sir.
There's monsters there. Guess what? There's more. What the fuck?
seconds. And behind you is the sarcophagus. What?
Oh, guess what? The other one. No.
The other one was actually there. He was following you the whole time.
He was invisible. He's following your ass.
He was
got
double
it.
invisible.
Double invisible. He's actually in the ethereal plane, so he's completely untouchable.
Man, I didn't realize
Man, Doctor
candy
Strange.
apple jelly was coming to kill us, man.
God
Yes.
damn it.
Candy cane jelly. Yes, that's what
Oh,
this
fucking-
creature is. Yes.
That
You
Laffy
should take a
Taffy.
bite. You should take a bite out of it.
Willy Wonka when he went to the really dark side.
Just a giant animate gusher.
No, no!
Holy.
Um,
That's actually very epic. You know what? I'm down with that.
Yeah. Can we eat the enemy? Like today?
you
Can
can
we-
absolutely try.
My subclass
Oh my
literally gives me the ability to do that.
Dude, if we all get acid resistance, can we just chew our way through most gelatinous cubes?
You
Yeah,
can
it's
try.
just
And
like
you
it's
actually
just like
slow
a
down with
Flavor
that.
sour
notwithstanding.
gummy. It's a sour
It just
gummy.
becomes a Halls. It's just a Halls mint.
Really powerful
I
menthol.
love Sour Patch Kids.
Really strong Halls. Like.
Thank you very
Well,
much, Nate.
Hell yeah. My food is gonna be here in just a sec, so I'm gonna run down and grab that. But I'll be down to chill for like 10-15 after game.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
I'll be right back.
Beautiful.
We survived for now.
You did.
We did it.
Honestly thought I was gonna die.
I mean, there's
Pretty
a lot of
fast.
times where we feel like
Yeah,
we're
there's
gonna
lots of
die.
times. That's the point. That's important. You got to be edged to death.
Etched to death.
We're doing pretty good at not dying, though. We're a pretty good team.
Yeah.
That's what I put on my Tinder profile. Is likes to get edged to death.
Oh,
You're
holy
welcome for
shit.
that word salad.
Man, it's powerful.
Shit.
What?
Putting that on my
what's his
hinge.
profile? Edge me to death, man.
Edge me to death.
Oh, God.
Edged me to the very precipice of the end of my mortal existence, and then bring it back. And blue.
And then bring me back. It's like, ah, dude. Just looking like, you got me, you did it.
Have a good night, Sam. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Later. And it was nice meeting you, Chris.
Yeah, Chris.
Good.
Nice meeting you as well, likewise.
Yeah.
For real, you guys are awesome people.
I hope, despite my grumpy Catman, I made you welcome.
Oh, of course. First off, no one ate me, so that's a bonus. That's good. I'm chilling.
I mean, honestly,
We'll work on it.
it's definitely a possibility with this party.
Yeah, it's true. FYI, the fairy is the first person who's actually first ally who's actually been eaten by another person.
Oh my god.
Alrighty, I'll catch y'all later. See.
I may have tore a chunk
See
out
ya.
of fucking Fairy's shoulder on our bargain.
Jesus.
By the way, there's a bargain. Remember?
Yeah.
The deal
It was
for
a
her
bargain.
to help. The deal
It
for
was a
her to
bargain.
help you. The deal for her to help you find your brother, or find your brother's killer, so you can get revenge on him, and also maybe those guys that shanghaied you, is that she gets to look through basically data mine your memories for highlights to make. She basically makes like clickbait articles
She's
and
a
YouTube,
TikToker.
TikTok highlights.
She's a TikToker? I
She sends them
fucking
back
love
to her.
that.
She sends them back to her family on the Feywild using a special ritual and a mixture of cantrip and detect thoughts together to spell the memories.
Yeah.
So she retweets memes.
And
Yes.
Basically, since she
rough estimate wise.
takes like memories from us, and especially since Cherie has been a quiet cannibal for a long time, I was like, all right, if you want to send my memories to the Feywild, I'm gonna have to taste you. And it's like, excuse me? I'm like, I want a fucking taste of your flesh if we're gonna make this deal.
I need to feed.
The funny thing is when Cherie first said, "I want to taste you," Lucille is like, "Wait, you want sex?" No, I want to bite you.
No, I want to eat
No.
your fucking flesh.
Yeah.
But no, I'm
Oh.
hungry, and that's it.
Oh, you're like them. You're like one of those kind of crazy motherfuckers in my family. And by the way, her family is notorious for just being fucking crazy as hell redneck fairies, right?
Oh, I
they're
love
like
that.
they're like the most trailer trashy folk you can imagine, but they're also part of the glowing dark court, and they're infamous for being very, very powerful and very, very crazy. They're like the Malkavians of the Feywild. They're just madness, right? And because they have they're addicted to emotional highs, negative, positive, either anyone. So the hedonism, murdering things,
Nighttime,
cannibalism,
everyone.
all that
Thank you
stuff
for
is
tuning in.
like super.
I
It's
will
like
bid
super
you good
crack for
morning,
them
good
because they
evening,
love to
good afternoon,
observe
good
it,
night.
experience the emotional
Sweet
feel.
dreams to those who are going to
Right,
bed.
that's their hit.
Have a good evening to those who are
I
out
can
here.
imagine like
Till
you
next
put my
time.
memories of like my